What kind of a joke does a black person not get?
A dad joke?
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make their traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play game, then dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected, Lisa Phillips is a downtown. They take my mama's lemon pound cake. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. They vandalize my property, my money came up short. They disconnect my cameras because they are a poor sport. They're the predators and the victims and they're suing me in court. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chamberlain is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't raid me, don't get videoed and caught. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Mojitos! I don't know beer, no rum and coke. There's only one drink that I'll drink, that's mojito. My mojito, my mojito. There's only one drink that I'll drink, that's mojito. It tastes so good, you'll take it fast. I guarantee you make you start to shake that glass. To shake that glass, to shake that glass. I guarantee you make you start to shake that glass. Mojitos.
There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P-word. Make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you effing with some wet ass P-word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P-word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P-word. Beat it up, N-word, catch your charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P-word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Up on top, I wanna ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P-word is wet, come take a dive. It continued along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like, a lot more.
Indiana Jones Theater, that was going to be like the heart of the Star Wars land. That was going to go away, and we were going to plug it right in there. The Mos Eisley Cantina was going to be right across from Star Tours, and we had all kinds of great concepts with that. And we had gotten way down the path on art drawings, and we hadn't gone into architectural drawings or anything. And then we got a call one day, and they said, well, we got some news for you all. And the Imagineering guys, they've heard this line many, many times during their career. And I had never been through this. They said, well, yesterday, Bob Iger met with Kathleen Kennedy, who, as a lot of people may know, was sort of George Lucas's protege and headed up Lucasfilms. And they had a conversation, they had a meeting. And Kathleen Kennedy, her point of view was, there are way more Disney or Star Wars stories ahead of us than behind us. So we really should think about, do we want to build a Tatooine and build what all the 50-somethings remember Star Wars is? Or do we want to build something else which is going to appeal to all the upcoming generations who are going to know the new stories? And that day, the Tatooine was killed at the studios. And all those concepts were put on a shelf, and I'm sure they're sitting in a vault, and I'm sure they're going to be shown someday about what that land would have looked like and what the attractions were going to be. And the Imagineering team, we got off the phone, and I said, can you guys believe this? And they said, this is terrible. We've been working on this. I said, well, what's next? They said, well, we're going to get on a call tomorrow and start over. I said, that's it? They go, look, go out tonight, go have a few beers, cry in your drink, come back tomorrow, and we're starting again. And they had been through this before. They know that until it's signed and until you start breaking ground.
Fade in, fade in, fade in, fade in, fade in.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Are you bummed that Luke didn't get sort of a reunion with Han Solo?
Absolutely. In fact, when I was reading it, I thought, if Leia's trying to mentally contact me and she's not successful, she'll rush to his aid. She'll get close to him and then get into some dire situation, and that's when I show up for a big yay! Save her life. Then we rush to Han and are in the same position that Rey and Finn and Chewie are. Too late to save him, but witnesses. And I say, because it would carry so much emotional resonance into the next film. For us, his wife, his best friend to witness, instead of two characters that have known him, 20 minutes?
Well, you're assuming that I train Rey.
Exactly. Sneaky.
Do I?
Sneaky.
I know, I have to be really careful. People say, was it difficult to pick up and wield a lightsaber again? And I go, do I pick up?
Is it difficult acting in this movie? Am
Well,
I in this movie?
I can promise you my part is twice as big as it was in Force Awakens. When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll...
Something that George initially set out to do was a kind of 3-act saga with these 3 trilogies. And I think we felt that we should honor and respect that.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I've kind of lost control of Star Wars, so it's going off in a different path than what I intended. But the first 6 are very much mine and my philosophy. And I think that philosophy sort of goes beyond any particular time, because it's based on history, it's based on philosophy, it's based on a lot of things. And you know, the first 3 basically tell you how a democracy turns into a dictatorship, and you end up with a tyrant, the emperor. It's a very important now, where we are now in our political history.
And as always, may the force be with you.
I'm kind of retarded. There's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, "You're always doing this." And she ended with, "Be a man." And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager.
Not to be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be.
Like our dad's generation.
Who didn't fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about? That Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl.
What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl. Do you know how hard it is to say that slowly? But what's up? I saw you in the chat. I am not muted. How is that for you? I saw you guys saying, "Oh, I bet she's going to be muted." And I was like, oh shit, I am. I am. Let me fix that for you. But what's up, everyone? It is the anniversary of this show. It was not started exactly a year ago, but this is episode 52, which means it's, you know, a year's worth of episodes. So what is up, everyone? We got a packed freaking show tonight. I have lots to talk about. I cannot speak. Also, I want to apologize. In the middle of my intro, I had to run inside because from going inside after my last stream and coming out here, I sliced my finger open. And I didn't notice it until I was sitting here, like, playing the intros, and I was like, I don't know, like, my finger kind of felt warm, and then, like, I felt, like, something on my leg, and it's because it was blood. Like, my finger, I randomly sliced it open, so I had to run inside and go bandage it up. So, sorry about that. I apologize, but what is up, everyone? Lots to talk about today. Got San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to go over the stuff that happened there. Then I went to Star Wars Theory's Vader fan film episode 2 premiere in LA. So we got that to talk about. And of course, like clockwork, there's all this drama. There was stuff with Mark Hamill talking about J.J. Abrams. There's stuff with the quartering. And when I talk about that, I got to bring out my Tim Dillon impression, I should say. So we're going to be talking about a lot of that. And yeah, but before we get into that, I got to tell you guys a little story about my day and how serendipitous it is that this happens to be my like show's anniversary. So if you guys have watched me for a long time, you guys know I love Code Red Mountain Dew. They stopped selling it in California because our governor's an absolute cunt. And he's like, oh, there's stuff in that that's not healthy. I'm like, bitch, everything is not healthy nowadays. Nothing is healthy. Absolutely nothing. You got to cut off like my one vice. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I'm pregnant, so I can't drink. The one vice I have, and you cut me off from it. So years ago, I think maybe a year ago, if not 2 years, I'm not exactly sure on the exact date, but whenever that happened, I went on Amazon and I ordered as many packs of Code Red Mountain Dew as I could. And it got like back ordered. I thought the order got canceled. And apparently it didn't. Apparently it just got back ordered and it showed up today. I came home. I decided I was going to treat myself because I'm pregnant and I was craving. I wanted Cinnabon. So I took the baby. Me and her went to the mall. We went and got Cinnabon. I let her go play in the little baby play area. She had so much fun. But I got home and there's this giant package on my front porch. And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's got my name on it. I'm like, what the hell did I order? Like, the only thing I can remember ordering was I ordered bath bombs because now that I'm pregnant, I got to soak in the bath and like it helps my belly and my hips and stuff. Because walking around Comic-Con, oh my God, it kills me. But I was like, what kind of bath bombs did I order? I'm like, I ordered dustpans because the little rubber thing on the end of my dustpan came off. So I needed new dustpans. And I'm like, how big were these dustpans that I ordered? I'm like, how many? I thought like the bath bomb pack said it was a 24 pack. I'm like, how big are these bath bombs? And it wasn't. It was like 12 cases of Code Red Mountain Dew. And so I was like, holy shit. So I was like, I got Cinnabon and Code Red Mountain Dew. It's the happiest day of my life. So I'm very, very happy about that. So I wanted to share that with you. And it's like the universe knew. Like, and also it says, it must have been from out of state because it says it doesn't expire until November 23rd, 2026. So I have to drink all of these before November 23rd, 2026. So I'm very, very excited about that. I was like, who sent this to me? And then like I went on Amazon and like it said your order has arrived. I'm like, when did I place this order? So I'm very, very, very happy about that. This never happens. Like something this awesome never happens to me. So I'm excited. Me from the past is celebrating me in the future, or me now, I guess I should say. Is baby running laps in my belly? This baby has been going crazy all night and all morning. So for those that don't know, I've been at Comic-Con this past weekend. I drove down to San Diego every day and I drove back every night. So it's about a 2-hour commute. So I was driving 4 hours. I was in a lot of pain. I'd be walking around the con all day. I'd come home, I'd soak in the bath, and then I'd pass out, wake up, do it all over again. So I've been in a lot of pain. And this baby likes to be stretched out. So if I'm standing like straight up or if I'm laying flat, baby's fine. But when I'm like compressed like this, like sitting down, baby doesn't like it. So baby's not happy right now. But this baby is like a little gymnast in my tummy going freaking apeshit crazy. Oh, thank you. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, thank you for being a member for 75 months on YouTube. I tried to send you Code Red once, just one pack. I appreciate that. Was it back when? Maybe it's going to come in now. Maybe it'll come in now. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Your baby is going to come out glowing bright red. Oh, that'd be cool. All babies come out a little pink, though, Russell. They all come out a little pink from being inside incubating. Okay. So I grabbed that. Jay Bama, thank you for the $2. I get steroids easier than you get Code Red. Yeah, no freaking kidding, man. Seriously. E. Morse, thank you for the 5 over on Rumble. Be careful taking a bath. Too warm water can fry your baby's brain development. Yes, I do know that. This is so silly. So when I had my baby, my first baby, I got this little turtle that floats in the water and it tells you if it's too hot or too cold for the baby. So I have the little turtle in the bathtub. So now I use it on me. But no, I need it for my back and my legs, and it just feels so much better. So now I'm not a bath person. I think it's gross to like sit in your own filth, but I needed it just for the I needed the relief, man. My feet and my legs and my back and my belly were all killing me, but my bathtub isn't deep, so my belly literally sticks out of the water when I lay in it. It's so much fun. If I wasn't a short person, I wouldn't even fit in this bath. So what else was I going to say? Something else I wanted to talk about before we get into this. Oh, I met a lot of cool people at the Star Wars fan film. I also met a lot of cool people at Comic-Con. So if you guys are one of the people that recognize me, I did not cosplay because I'm pregnant and there's pretty much only one costume that I can fit in, which is my Starfleet uniform, and that's long sleeves and like polyester, and I was not about that. So I just wore my regular clothes, and I got stopped so many times by people because you guys recognize me because I wasn't all dressed up in a funny costume. So hello and thank you everyone for all the kind words, everyone that said hi to me. It was a pleasure to meet all of you guys and to take photos. Please tag me in them so I can see them. So far, only Ravenclaw has tagged me in a photo, but if you guys did see me at Comic-Con or Star Wars Theories fan film premiere, please tag me in those photos. I would love to see them, and it was a pleasure meeting all of you guys. Okay, so let me grab these super chats that came in, and I am going to talk about our first topic, and I will be, it's going to be fun. Excuse me. Oh my God, Russell. Katie did. Thank you for becoming a new member. What's up, Katie? Oh my gosh, there is so much drama going on right now. And so Katie tagged me. There is this perverted, like toothless weirdo that got exposed for like creeping on like OnlyFans chicks and like basically being a simp. And he wants to act all high and mighty. And then he, I don't know, was it Katie? It was someone clipped something and posted it, and they're like, oh well, this is a members only, so that violates TOS. And then Katie was like, didn't you clip something of that Star Wars girls that was a members only, which violates TOS? And I was like, yeah, he did. And I thought about flagging it and I didn't because I don't want that weirdo having my personal information. But if anyone else would like to go and flag it, I have no control over you. But when somebody makes stuff members only, that's like, you don't clip that because that is a violation of YouTube's terms of service. But it's rules for thee, but not for me. And I'm like, I want to show you guys something. So I'm a girl, and I know a lot of my audience, at least on this channel, you're predominantly men. So I don't, unless you guys had like a daughter or unless you guys had sisters when you guys were growing up, you probably didn't see this movie. There's this movie called Thumbelina. And in Thumbelina, there's this frog or toad. I don't exactly remember which thing it was, but it's this toothless, gross, like Hispanic frog that's creeping on Thumbelina. And I'm like, this is what this is basically the weirdo that was clipping my stuff that was simping for like OnlyFans chicks. Let me add this to stage. So here it is, the toothless weirdo. He's got toothless brothers, but this is what I think of. I'm like, so imagine this weirdo going and clipping me and then acting like, oh, holier than thou. Like this is what I got to deal with. And I'm just like, oh, what happened? Oh, I did this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, block, ignore, leave me alone, you fucking weirdo. Go creep on OnlyFans chicks. I'm married. I want nothing to do with you. And stop clipping me. I have nothing to do with you. Never interacted with you. But y'all are obsessed with me, you fucking weirdos. You are a girl. Yes, I am. It says it in my name. I'm pregnant. I can prove that I'm a girl. I can prove it. I pushed out. Well, I didn't push it out. I had a C-section, but I had one baby. I grew one whole baby. I had to give birth to it, and I'm about to do it again. But yeah. Oh yeah. So if you guys really want to know the deets, you guys can look. Yeah. So Katie knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Katie. Now that I pointed out, you can't unsee it, right? And it's funnier too because it's Hispanic. It's a Hispanic frog that's like toothless that's creeping on girls. Like, fucking weirdos, stay away from me. Let me finish reading the super chats. Then again, we're gonna get back into it. Russell, thank you for the 2. The Mountain Dew Code Red will calm him down. How do you know it's a boy, Russell? I could be having another girl. You don't know. You don't know what it is. Silicone belly. I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you guys my big fat belly. Master of TDS, what's up, dude? I got to meet him and his wife in real life. It was cool because I was at Star Wars Theories premiere, and I was standing in the back because I was just hanging out. Angry Badger was there. I got to meet him in person, and we were just jumping from like one theater to the next because Theory would go and like talk to everyone after each movie. And so like I eventually did get to like watch it, but I was just hanging out and I was talking to Angry Badger because for those that don't know, his dad passed away recently. He did this like post about it, how he had been taking care of his dad for, handful of years, and his dad finally passed. And I just, we were talking about that, and then like, YouTube stuff and like the movie and everything. So I was just talking to Angry Badger because I'd never met him in real life before. And so we were talking, and then after the movie, once everybody started leaving the theater, a couple people said hi to me, which was really nice. And then this couple, one of them said, "Hi, Anna." And then I was like looking at them and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so like you guys aren't cartoons. For those that don't know, Master of TDS and his wife Raven, they have a channel called Gothic Therapy. And, they're a couple, but they're always like cartoons. And so it was cool actually getting to meet them in person and connecting with them in person. I've been trying to do a show with them for a long time, but my Twitter DMs are fucked up. And we've never been able to coordinate. So it was cool hanging out and meeting in person. So everybody give them a follow if you haven't already. But thank you for this super chat, dude. Raven likes your face hugger microphone. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I used to announce my first pregnancy. I have the chest buster somewhere. I haven't put anything away from my last P.O. box opening. It's been hot. But my chest buster it's there in the corner. You can kind of see this is like the top of its head. Thank you. I like it too. I think it decorates this very nicely. Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. I heard Argentina got banned after World Cup. Well, from the fighting, that wouldn't shock me. I saw there's a petition of people trying to get them banned forever from competing in World Cup, which I already know that's not going to fly, but who knows. Mark Zart, thank you for the $10. Good evening. Congratulations, Anna. Money for the new baby diaper fund. This baby is going to be very hyper from the Mountain Dew. Is your toddler ready for her new brother or sister? I'm nervous. We will see. I think she'll be good. The thing is, when I take her to go play, she wants to play with the big kids. She doesn't want to play with like kids that are her age or that are little. So I'm interested to see how she does with the new baby. If anything, it'll probably just be a new toy. But that's going to be something that I'm going to have to watch like a hawk. So we'll see. But so far, like when she has been around other babies, she's not really interested. But maybe when it's like in the house every day and it's with mommy, we will see. We'll see. I'm very nervous, but Peaches says it'll be fine. So I'm trusting his gut on this. Can I throw Katie a wrench? Oh yeah, her new channel doesn't have a wrench. Katie, can you comment again so that way you pop right up and I can wrench you? Also, I'm allowed to have it says 12 ounces a day of caffeine. This is 12 ounces. Yeah, for those that don't know, Katie got struck by a psycho and got her whole channel taken away for clips. And one of them was my clip. I'm like, really? You motherfucker? You psycho? Are we talking on YouTube or Rumble? Which, by the way, shout out to everybody watching on Rumble. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I'm looking for Katie in the chat. Katie in the chat. All right. Naming the kid Cecil? Hell no. I would never curse my child by naming it Cecil. Are you insane? Are you insane? Okay, where is... I highlighted her earlier, but I do this through Rumble. So, here we go. I think I found... Okay, add as mod. All right, Katie, you are a mod. Also, I would just like to address this. So I saw these comments after the fact, and somebody sent me screenshots with whatchamacallit of my chat. So guys, I have some mods. I think I got all of them, but I had some rogue mods that were very upset with me over my coverage of World Cup. Apparently, this one individual, or maybe two, I'm not exactly sure. I did have to unmod 2 people, and because they were older mods, meaning like they had mod power before they added like the managing mod versus the standard mod. This person or people, I'm not exactly sure, but I had to unmod 2 of them. They were managing mods. I don't know how they did that because I had never I don't think I've ever made anyone a managing mod on my channel, but they removed wrenches from a couple of people and they were deleting comments on my videos because they were very mad at me for my passionate hate for Argentina and particularly Messi. So if any of you guys, your channel got, or excuse me, your comments, if your comments got deleted or you lost your mod ability, that was not me. I had some rogue mods. I think I got rid of the problem, but if you were one of the people that had a wrench that it got removed, I saw somebody sent me a screenshot saying that happened with Optic Racer. I did not remove your mod status, Optic Racer. That was not me. I don't know if you left like a comment about World Cup, but there was comments that were getting deleted on my shorts, and then on some of those like live streams that I did that are now like members only or private. So I apologize if anyone got caught up in that. Hello? What is going on? I don't know what just happened, but this just kicked me out for whatever reason. But okay, so if anyone lost their mod powers, or if anyone was like, hey, I left a comment and it's not there anymore, I apologize. I had some rogue mods. I think I dealt with it. Also, thank you to the people that let me know who those people were. I appreciate it. So yeah, I apologize. It's I think I took care of it. Yeah, mods revenge. I know. Yeah, so this is the new version of Rumble. It doesn't let me go back to the old version, so it's still a little bit glitchy. But yes, I had some rogue mods. If anyone lost their mod power, I apologize. I haven't unmodded anyone recently. That I can think of. I have not unmodded anyone recently, and I have not deleted any comments. I mean, the only time I delete comments is when it's spam, which is when somebody like posts something like, which is a link to like another video that has nothing to do with this, or you guys know the ones that like type out the N-word or stuff like that. But those get put into a flagged folder, and I can just go through and like quickly like, oh yeah, that's spam, that's not spam. But so anyways, I apologize. I think I got that problem taken care of, but if not, please let me know. I don't think I care enough about soccer. Yeah, exactly, Patrick. I don't like, it's like I don't know who watches sports and who doesn't understand that part of sports is trash talk, but I guess different strokes for different folks. So again, I apologize. But if anything, this just proves my fucking point. Argentina supporters and the team Argentina, they're all the worst. I think this fucking proves it. I think I am vindicated for all my hate towards Argentina. Let's see. Russell, thank you for the 2. What if you had to pick between Cecil and Captain Chokeout for what? Pick between them for what? Like what to name my baby? What do you want? Russell, you got to be clearer when you send stuff like that. Okay. Well, guys, you guys want to talk about some drama? Why don't we talk about this drama right now? Let me put on my Tim Dillon stuff. I could not find the regular sunglasses. So, I got, I'll wear the comic skate hat. Here we go. I only got 2 hats right here. I don't have a hoodie or anything. All right. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about some drama. We're going to talk about some dirt. I got a lot of good feedback from people that I met in person. They're like, yo, we loved your Tim Dillon impersonation. I'm like, thank you. we got this stuff going on right now. There's some drama. Now, the only reason I'm talking about it in this way is because this is the way I've always been talking about this drama that I didn't want to get dragged into, but now I'm talking about it. We might as well talk about this. It's frontline news, so we're gonna just discuss it for a little bit. We're gonna discuss it. I wish that like this was this way. Can we just switch? There. No, I want. How do I edit this? Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll do it this way. So, for those that haven't been following the quartering. We got the quartering drama again. So, one of the controversial things about the quartering was that he was stealing people's content in his shorts. He'd be like, oh, what are the oranges for? And it would just be him in the very beginning of a little short video. And then he would, have somebody's completely other like complete content. Like there'd be no fair use. Like right now talking about it, you're talking over something. It's fair use, right? Just like psychopaths that like to go out and flag things because you're talking about your personal experience, which is fair use. You're allowed to talk and give your opinions on things. This is America. Just because other people live in other countries, most of us normies, we live in the United States of America. We have this magical thing called freedom. Now, if you don't live in America, well, sorry. If you live in Europe, you have awesome food, but you guys are being invaded left and right, which I guess, to each their own. Y'all friends of the show, which is great. Now we got Quartering, who's also a friend of the show. For those that don't know, Quartering helped me out back when my sister went missing all those many, many years ago. And I only hear from him when he wants to fight about Ethan. Only time Quartering comes into my DMs is if there's controversy going on with Ethan and or there's controversy going on, he wants me to come on and talk about it. Or he's drunk and he sends me and, oh my gosh, what is her name? Oh my gosh, I like her a lot. Allie. He sends me and Allie the link and he does like a drunk show. But it's always been nice to me. He sent me a message when all this was going on, when the Cole Quartering and Chrissy Mayer stuff was going on. And he told me not to say anything, so I didn't. But anyways, so this is drama going on with Quartering. Again, friend of the show. And so apparently all of his shorts got taken down. They all got flagged and removed from YouTube because what he would do was he would have a little quick intro. He'd be like, oh my gosh, look at this video. This is crazy. What do you think about it? Leave me a comment on it. And then it would just be somebody's entire video, which, I mean, if you want to do stuff like that, you can, but you risk this happening because at least... when you're adding commentary, like if you're going to be reacting to like a trailer or something, even if he kept his camera there and he was reacting, which a lot of people do, but he didn't. So this happened. People obviously, he's a very controversial figure right now. And, I guess all of his content was getting removed. So people are talking about it. This person says following several copyright takeouts, Jeremy Hambley YouTube channel has had all shorts removed. Same for the main Quartering channel. There isn't even short section remaining on the channel. That's crazy. So the entire every single shorts got taken down. Every single one. That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy sauce. So that happened. Also, I just realized I didn't share my audio. We're going to watch a clip. Oh my gosh, look who it is. It's Stimulated Cynic, aka like CG Church, FF Cast. What's up, my dude? I saw him say, friend of the show, by the way. I saw him say I never super chatted his channel. And well, yeah, because most of the time I'm not watching it live. You guys go for 4 hours, man. I watch it on the repeat, but sometimes I'll catch it. But thank you for the $4.99 Deep Space Nine show win, Anna. Deep Space Nine show. I was thinking about that. Maybe on my Rumble Premium, I'll start React. We can do watch parties. But there's a lot of nerds out there, and all of the Deep Space Nine fans have not found my channel yet. So I don't know. But thank you for the super chat, my dude. I did not know that you were a Star Trek nerd. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of us out there, aren't there? But all them mofos haven't found my channel yet. Okay, where is it? I need to pull this up. Oh, also, why you're here, Cynic, I need to show you something. I was just talking about this with Katie, since Katie was here. Katie made a post today about that weirdo, that creeper that creeps on me, and other OnlyFans women. So you're a man, so I wouldn't have expected you to watch this movie. But there's this great movie called Thumbelina, and in it there's this creepy frog that's creeping on her. And he's a Hispanic toothless freak that's just creeping on Thumbelina the entire movie. And I'm like, oh, who does that remind you of? Who does that fucking remind you of? Right? And I'm like, yeah, anytime you guys talk about him, I don't know why he's relevant in any way, but this is what I think of. And I just, get away from me. Get away from me, weirdo. Stay away from me. Stop clipping my content. I don't interact with you, you fucking freak. Leave me alone, you weird ass frog, toothless freak. All right, so this is a video that's making the rounds. And oh my God, I didn't share my audio again. Gosh, okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so now this is quartering. I guess he's talking about something. So this is what Flash says. He's running again, even with that Andrew Wilson guy backing him up. The guy is a great debater. All he would have to do is basically nod and agree with him. Classic pussy Jared behavior. I haven't watched this yet, so we're going to watch it together and see what happened. Why are you saying, damn it, Anna? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up as much as I can. What am I missing? All right, here we go. Well, let's see. What is this clip about? Let's see what it says. Also, I am going to speed it up. Transformative content, mind you. 1.25. Here we go.
Company been around for over 3 years now. And you know what? You guys, my viewers, you told me to work on a pecan flavor, and I've been working on that for the last couple of weeks. Think I'm going to have something pretty delicious for you. I don't know if it's going to launch in fall like I really want it to because it's already August, but we get that dialed in. We'll have a delicious pecan flavor to add too. And that's because the chat wanted it. So when are you going to debate Rex? I already debated Rex and it was a disaster for him. I don't understand.
Who's Rex?
Rex asked me to be on his show, which I agreed to do. The problem is it's during this time slot when I'm live. So I think he's live when I'm live, so I can't make it.
Does anybody know who Rex is? When I hear Rex, I think of T-Rex. And I'm pretty sure there's not a T-Rex on YouTube. So, here we go.
And I'm not really a debater, you know, so I'm not sure what he asked me to come.
Okay. I got to admit something, you guys. The first time I ever saw the quartering, who was it? Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers sent me this. This is how back in the day it was. I had no idea who the quartering was. He interacted with me on Twitter. And then Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers sent me this video. He's like, you got to watch this. This is the quartering, whose name is also Jeremy, debating drunk with Keemstar and Medicare. And that was the first thing I had ever seen of the quartering. And so, I mean, he has debated. I would recommend not debating someone drunk. Like, I'm just going to put that out there, guys. Put that out there. Don't debate when you're drunk. Unless you're really good at it. But I would just make the recommendation not to do it. I believe that video is still out there if you guys want to watch it. But it's quartering versus Keemstar and Medicare. And again, that was the first time I saw any of them. I didn't know who Medicare was. I didn't know who Keemstar was. I didn't know who quartering was. But Jeremy from Geeks Gamer sent that to me. And this was like back in like, I don't know, literally I just gotten on Twitter. So whenever that was, you guys can go look whenever my Twitter was created because one of them was interacting with me and I asked Jeremy from Geeks Gamers who that was and he sent me that. And then he kind of gave me a little synopsis of who everyone was. But yeah, there is you guys can go check that out. But that's the only time I've seen this Jeremy debate. I think he might have debated someone on Flashcast once, but anyways, I don't know who this Rex person is or why they want him to debate, but let's see, maybe it'll get explained.
On the show, I agreed, but then it's during my live show, so can't do it. Let's see. Getting gingerbread K-Cups back before Christmas. Yes. The gingerbread, hot butter rum, spiked jack-o'-lantern, and maple cream are all in production right now and should be available by the end of August or early September. Just simulcast both shows. Not really. I mean, I guess I could, but again, I'm not really interested in. I've got a pretty busy show with lots of stuff. I'll try to work some with him. I messaged him the other day. So let's get into this other topic here. Appreciate you guys.
I have no idea what this is, okay? I watched this and I'm even more... How do I make this smaller? Fuck, does anybody know what this... does anybody have the context? Okay, we got Kino Casino stuff. So yeah, I have no idea. I guess I thought that I should have watched this first. This video I thought was going to explain the drama to me, but it didn't. It made me even more confused. I apologize to all of you. Alex Jones's son. Alex Jones has kids. This is the first time hearing about it. But okay. Okay, so moral of this story. I don't like coffee, so I don't care about any of that. I don't know anything about who this Rex person is. Oh my God, Camelot! Camelot! I have been trying to get this motherfucker back on the Jack Show. Everybody say hi to Camelot331, a friend of the show. Camelot, we talked about this a couple weeks ago when Courtney was threatening to sue him in Yellow Flash. Well, what does this say? It says, he's not a debater, but he begs everyone for a debate. Makes sense. Yeah, the first thing I ever saw from him was a debate. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he turned down, he was supposed to debate Flash, and then that didn't happen. Anna is confused. My whole life, I'm just confused, man. I am so deeply confused on so many different levels. But, did anybody make a video on this? Like a 10-minute video explaining it? Because I'll go and watch that. I will go and watch that. And I'll become educated on this drama. Because at this point, I feel like I kind of have to. So that way, I'm aware of everything that's going on. So I don't stick my foot into something and it become a whole thing. But luckily, I only talk to like the same 5 people. So I think I'm safe there. I think I'm safe there. I'm a master debater. I don't think I have been in a real debate in years. That's like online. I feel like I debate people all the time in person, but people are a lot nicer in person. But yeah. I got invited to do a debate. I told you guys all that. This dude that's got like 1 million followers on Twitter hit me up and was like, hey, you want to come debate? Here's all these people you've never heard of. And then Alex Jones. And I'm like, you want me? I don't know, man. Like, I'm flattered that I was thought of, but no. And that's when Cecil and Dante, they're like, just go and completely straight face it and just make everything about Star Wars or Star Trek. And I'm like, I can do that. I can fucking do that. So yeah, that's all I have on this whole quartering situation. So let me go back to being that Star Wars girl. Tim Dillon section is over. I know you guys all like the Tim Dillon section of these, and I actually like wearing the sunglasses. It helps my eyes. But Anna doesn't debate. She tells it like it is. Pretty much. Can you guys think of any time I've been on a debate on YouTube's? I don't think so. I don't think I have done it. I mean, I could. Okay, the only thing I can think of is I wouldn't really consider it a debate stream. And to be fair, I feel like I should put my Tim Dillon thing back on for this. Okay, I got to tell you guys this story, I got to. Then we'll go back to regular Anna. Okay. All right, hold on 1 second. For this story, got to do it. All right, what's up, guys? The first time I've ever been invited onto a debate, I wasn't even told it was a debate. So I get invited by this girl. You guys all know her. Her name is Blabs. We got mutual friends. And for those that don't know, I'm really good friends with Raging Rhino. He used to do the show called The Full Aussie. That was in the mornings. I guess it was nighttime for them because they're in, the land down under. And I got invited and Blabs hit me up. She said, hey, Anna, we're doing a Star Wars show on side scrollers. You're just going to talk about Star Wars. You want to come on? I was like, oh, yeah, sure. Now, my dumbass got the times mixed up because I'm from California. And when I get told it's at 2 p.m., I think it's at 2 p.m. Which is now why whenever I coordinate with anyone, I put PST. I make sure I know everyone what time zone. So I showed up like an hour late. to this stream, which was not, I thought it was a fun stream to talk about Star Wars. They were just doing a Star Wars show. It was not a Star Wars show. I mean, I guess it was, but it was a debate stream. It was a Star Wars debate show about, I don't even know what, I don't even know because I showed up an hour late. And I got on and I just like, Rhino was debating this one guy about like the success of like the rise of Skywalker. And I just sat there and I was like, okay, I gotta, you guys can go and watch. I don't know what Side Scroller does. I don't watch other like nerd channels. I'm sorry. When I watch things on YouTube, I watch, as you guys know, I watch this art. There's this art channel that I like. It's like pretty much a promo channel for their college, but I like all their streams and they do this art competition show. I watch that. I watch Mia Maples. I watch Nerd Forge, and I watch 1000. And then I watch Blacktail Studios. Those are the channels that I watch. None of them make nerd content. So I don't actually know. I don't watch Side Scrollers, but I don't know if this, you guys can go and find it. That is the only time I've ever been on a debate show. And I believe that's the last time I've ever, aside from this new one, the Alex Jones one, that I've ever been invited onto a debate show. I've never talked to anyone from Side Scroller since, and I've not been invited back since. But in my defense, I thought it was on Pacific Standard Time, and I was not told it was a debate show. So I did not show up for a debate. And when I got there, it was a bunch of people defending Disney, which I cannot take seriously. And this was my first time on this channel. I didn't want to be rude, which I already felt like I was because I was an hour late. And I didn't want to sit there and be like, y'all are fucking retarded. You know, like I can't do that. That's my first time on somebody's channel. So, so I think that's the only time I have been on a debate show. Again, never been invited back. Never heard from either of them ever again. Well, actually, Blabs I did talk to recently because I think it was actually Holocron asked about me painting her eye, and she did send me her eye like a year ago, but I got really sick with my first pregnancy, and you guys all know the story there, so I messaged her back and I said, hey, I got this message from someone about it. I still got your eye, just I'm behind because I got sick from the pregnancy and then I had a baby, and I haven't painted eyes in a minute, so I haven't painted anything in a minute. But that, you guys ever want to see me on a debate show where I don't say anything and I just sit there looking amused, that's it. That's the one time I've been invited on a debate show until this new one. For those that don't know, I got invited by this one guy who is gay, and he used to be on the left and now he's on the right, and he does these debate shows. Alex Stein has been on it, and for whatever reason, maybe they saw my Tim Dillon impersonation, maybe they saw my Charlie Kirk video, maybe they saw my Odyssey review. I don't know why. They reached out to me and they said, hey, actually, let me read. I'll read you guys the names of these people. I still have not responded, which I probably should. I got in, again, I don't know who half these people are, so forgive me if I do not say any of their names correctly. So these are the names of the people. Andrew Wilson, Kai Schwammer, John Doyle. He's Brittany Venti's ex-boyfriend, so I do know who that is. Gerald Morgan Jr. and Alex Jones. Do I seem like I would be... It's like, in what universe? I don't know. I'm flattered. I'm flattered by it. I might take them up on it. But yes, the Walkaway channel. But I just... What? I don't think anyone here would ever say, "Oh yeah, that's a good fit for Anna." Anna'd be great in that. I'm like, what are we debating? Again, I think okay, I don't know anything about John Doyle aside from the fact that he dated Brittany Venti. And I guess I walked past him in person years ago when I was at the Blaze for that show that no longer exists. Andrew Wilson, I know him. He follows me on Twitter. I've thought about inviting him on the Jack Show, but I know he's very controversial. And I saw the viral clip of him fighting the lesbian. So there's that. Oh, and then the other one is Joe Kent. I don't know who that is either. I know who Alex Jones is. I would love to meet Alex Jones. And other people were like, Anna, that's your ticket. That's your ticket to meet Tim Dillon. I'm like, I'm listening. Pull Fraser Crane. I'm listening. But yeah, so that is the one and only time until this that I have ever been invited onto a debate stream, and I did not debate anyone. I just sat there being like, I wish I would have known that this was a debate stream, because I would have been prepared. So yeah, let me turn my camera off. Let me just say, if anyone is having a debate stream, I would highly recommend to let your people know, your guests know, that you are inviting them onto a debate stream. That is the one thing I will say. If you are having a debate stream and you invite someone on, I think you should specify that you are having a debate stream, not a fun Star Wars conversation. Oh wait, the guy from Heck of Commie dated Brittany Venti? Okay, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong one. Is this a John? I know she dated some guy named Doyle. He used to work at the Blaze. Am I thinking of the wrong one? No, this is him. Yeah, no. Was that not public knowledge? Yeah, this guy right here. I apologize. If this was not public knowledge, I apologize. I thought it was. Yeah, this guy. They dated years and years ago. But I thought that was public knowledge. If it's not, I apologize. I thought it was. I thought that was public knowledge. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. Don't come at me, bro. Kevin Terrell. What's up, Kevin? I met Kevin at the Star Wars Theory premiere. He we talked about the Odyssey because he did not agree with me, and we had a good conversation. We hung out. He says, currently at work, but what an epic premiere and conversation. Also, everyone, she does not use a filter. She's awesome IRL. I'll watch the live stream after work. Live long and prosper. Aw, thanks, Kevin. Thanks. Yeah. So I also did not know this. I did not know that you guys all thought I used a filter. I've seen comments before, and I thought that they were just like hater comments. Guys, I'll get all up close and personal. Listen, I was telling this to Steve, I buy a new camera like every year. It'll work great for like the first week, and then it does this thing and it stops. I have gotten like settings. I messed with the settings on OBS to make it clearer. I don't know what else I can do, but everyone that meets me in person is like, oh, you don't use filters. I'm like, no, I don't. When I take photos, I do, but that's because I've been fighting. It's me trolling back the legion of memers. That's why I do it. I've explained this plenty of times. People are like, why do you use filters? I'm like, I'm just trolling the legion of memers. But that's why. So yeah, I think they're pulling. You're like, nah, some people actually think it, but yeah, guys, this is my face. When you meet me in real life, if you ever do meet me in real life, you'll see I look exactly the same. Slaglust, thank you for the $5. Remember Yellow Flash challenged Vito to a boxing fight and then ran away when accepted, and he threatened John Malin and ran away when he didn't back down. Okay, guys, what he said to John was obviously a joke. I mean, from what I've seen, it was just them trash talking in the chat. That's what I got out of it. The stuff with Vito, I thought that was trash talk too. But here's my thing. I'm not Yellow Flash's mom. I don't have to answer for him. I'm not his mom. I have no control over what he does. Yellow Flash has Hail War campaign in his headline on Twitter. Do you guys think I like that? Absolutely not. Responsible for the shit that Yellow Flash does. Thank you for the money. I appreciate it. But I don't have to answer for Yellow Flash. Yellow Flash answers for himself. I don't have to answer for it. I can go on and like Vito has done very stupid shit too. Vito like makes pedo jokes. Do I have to answer for Vito? No. John's done stupid shit. Do I have to answer for John? No. No. I am one person, soon to be two people's moms. And that's it. Those are the only two human beings I am responsible for, okay? So thank you for your money. But what do you want me to do? I can't control him. I can't control anyone. It's none of my business. I don't care. If guys that I know are going to say stupid shit on the internet, I'm going to sit here with a bag of popcorn and fucking laugh, just like I do with everything. Okay? Like what do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it. I don't care. If you guys want to say stupid shit on the internet, it's like when you're on the freeway and there's a fucking car crash. What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I'm not a first responder. I just like everyone else that's driving by. I add to the traffic by watching. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck happened? Oh, okay. It was a rear end. All right, that person's retarded. That person was probably on their phone. All right, keep driving. Like, that's all I can do. I'm not their mom. I don't care. I don't care. Go take it up with them. It's not my issue. I didn't do it. I got enough of my own problems. I do stupid shit all the time. I got to answer for myself. Wow, that's insensitive. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Thank you for the money. I appreciate it. Let me see. Patrick, thank you for being a member for 16 months, my dude. Padmate was the best first officer in the Federation. Oh, that irks my soul. Master Lions, thank you, member, for 27 months. It says, hi, everyone. Blue heart cheers. Well, thank you. Russell, thank you for the $5. Anna is only master debater when Henry Cavill builds computers. If I wasn't pregnant, I would be. If I wasn't already pregnant. Let's see. Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. Flash quartering debate. Was it on Animal Planet? That would be funny. Russell, thank you for the 2. Blacktail Studios. It's like BBC or Les stuff. No, it's woodworking. He's got a huge channel. You should go check him out. He makes like custom tables with resin. It's really fun. I found it very soothing when I was pregnant with the first baby. Like I just needed to watch like relaxing, soothing videos, and he's really funny. He tells a lot of dad jokes, but he's woodworking, so it's entertaining. But I like that channel a lot. Russell, thank you for the 2. Anna, you need to shit or get off the pot. Russell, I'm pregnant. It doesn't exactly work that way. You got to wait for it to cook, and then in 9 months you can pop it out of you. On YouTube, and she is muted. Am I muted? Everybody else says that they can hear me. Joseph, thank you for being a member for 9 months on YouTube. How about debate Jebby Nichols? Oh my God, that wouldn't be a debate. That would be a bloodbath. I met Jenny Nichols in person. She's much taller than me. That would not be a fair fight. Comic Crazy Lingo, thank you for the $5 on Rumble, which, by the way, thank you to everybody that sends me Rumble rants. Rumble only takes 20%, whereas YouTube takes 30%, so I appreciate it. Comic Crazy Lingo, thank you for the 5. Anna, you're a good debater when it's something you're passionate about. Saw you debate with Ron Garney about Star Trek Robot Companion episode on the landing party. You wanted to rip him a new one. Okay, so yeah, but that wasn't a debate stream. That was a heated conversation between friends. So, yeah. But thank you. I appreciate it. Russell, thank you for 2. No, Anna, make the decision about the debate stream. You have to tell me what to say. What do I respond? Yeah. I need to respond to that message. But, yeah, you're not muted on YouTube. All right, good. Yeah, I'll message him back. Eventually. I guess I should, considering it would be like next week. Or the week after. I don't know. I mean, I would really have to like research and see, like, if they want me to talk about politics, what the fuck do you want me to say? I'm not going to know what they're talking about. Oh, E. Morse got the debate with me. Is this it? Is this my Rumble, my debate here? You guys want to watch this bit of it? I wasn't expecting this, but I'll pull it up. Let's see. It's on Rumble. You guys want to watch me sit there? Okay. So I guess it wasn't called, wait, why am I not on the screen? Why am I not on screen? There we go. Okay, so I guess this was the debate, which I showed up for an hour late. I was, again, it says State of Star Wars Roundtable. So I guess it's not even presented as a debate, but let's see, when did I show up? I guess, okay, I think Rhino, okay, I was only half an hour late. But here's, I guess I'm about to show up. But I guess it kind of was a debate because it was this side versus this side. And these guys are defending Disney that they still have money. I show up and I just sit there and I don't talk because I'm like, this is my first time on this channel and I don't want to be rude. See, look, I just sit there. So if you want to see me just sit there and not say anything, I was told, come on for a fun Star Wars chant. Oh, actually, let me see. Let me see what it was pitched to me as. Let me find it. God, I feel like I need to stay in the whole Tim Dillon thing. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, so I lied. They have invited me back on since, but it was on my birthday, so I couldn't go on. They invited me on for a Halloween stream, and I said I couldn't go. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even have it. It was probably... It says, hey, any update? Would you like to come on Star Wars? Okay. She says, let's see. Hey, any update? Also, would you like to come on Star Wars panel on August 3rd at noon? Okay, so I did fuck up. I did fuck up because you did give me the time. So I did mess up. Okay, so this is on me. See, this is why you got to go check. So, yeah, so it was just a Star Wars panel, which I guess it was a round table. So I'm getting my information mixed up. This is 100% on me. But again, this was a debate stream. And I don't think I talk. I think I just sit there and stare and laugh. I might talk like once or twice this whole stream. Gosh, I kind of miss the brown hair. I think I'm about to talk right here. But yeah, so if you guys want to go watch that, E. Morse put the link in the chat. You guys can go check that out. I don't talk very much in it, though. So just putting that out there. Oh, Russell, thank you for the 2. They aren't going to wait on you. They need an answer. Okay, fine. I'll answer them tonight. I will answer them tonight, okay? Mark Zart, thank you, remember, for 40 months. How can anyone defend Disney Star Wars? Well, watch that stream. You'll find out. I think it was more so like defending that they are still making money. And one of the guys was arguing about the parks, the guy with the little thing on his shoulder. I remember him specifically saying that. And then I'm like, then why did all their Disney stores close? You know, and it's like, yeah, theme parks are going to make money, but I wouldn't necessarily coordinate that or correlate that with the films, you know. Patrick T, thank you for the 199. Tell them to pay you to debate. Now, that would be nice. Usually they just fly you out there and it's just like an exchange of like clout kind of thing. Like you get on their platform, you get clout from that. I don't know if I would have the balls though to do what Cecil and Dante said, which was dress up in a Star Trek uniform and just do it like that. I think I would. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could. But hello, Anna from Guam. Well, hello from SoCal. Now, let's actually talk about Star Wars for a second because let me stop screen sharing. Let's get this audio up. Here we go. We got Mark Hamill. So Mark Hamill made some statements, guys. He made some statements talking about J.J. Abrams. So we're going to watch this. It's only 25 seconds, so we should be good. Now, it's Mark Hamill talking, throwing some shade at the way he was treated for Disney Star Wars. Play, mofo, play.
Well, in the sequel trilogies, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I only had two cameos in the middle one. I said, aren't we going to have a moment where all three of us get together and raise the roof? It'll only take 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And JJ said, well, Mark, it's not Luke's story anymore. I said, Star Wars wasn't Obi-Wan's story, but Alec Guinness had a crucial Anyway, nobody listens to me. Well, in the sequel trilogies, Harrison...
J.J. Abrams is a retard. I've been saying it since he made Star Trek. J.J. Abrams should not be allowed to touch anything, which actually, you know what? He hasn't in a long time, so good fucking riddance. How retarded. I know people don't like Mark Hamill. I'm not exactly on board with him anymore either. Every time I've interacted with him in real life, or on Twitter, which is kind of real life, he's been an asshole to me. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be acting like Santa Claus to everyone. You don't understand. This is the character everyone will know you for, and you need to act like fucking Santa Claus, okay? I'm sorry. You just have to. But no, he decides to be an asshole, an insufferable asshole online. And every time I've interacted with Mark Hamill, he's been an asshole to me. Every time I've interacted with William Shatner, however, he has been a doll, even when I embarrass myself in front of him. So Nina sent me this, and I was like doing Comic-Con stuff, and I was like, oh my God. I called it. J.J. Abrams is a fucking retard. He fucked up Star Trek, and then he fucked up Star Wars. And anyone's like, what do you mean he fucked up Star Trek? Guys, he doesn't understand the Star Trek universe. And I get it that he made it a whole nother timeline. So in this timeline, Klingons are retarded and Romulans are retarded. So the Romulans are chasing Spock from the future, and they get sucked into a wormhole or a black hole that takes them back in time. And these are Romulans from the future. Anyone that's watched Star Trek knows how the Romulans operate. They know that the Romulans are all about spying and espionage, and like they are extremely xenophobic, and they want to take over the galaxy, basically. They want to expand their empire, and they want to annihilate and sabotage the Federation and the Klingons because they hate them. So you're telling me these Romulans from the future with advanced technology, and that they know that their planet is going to get destroyed by a supernova, they don't go straight to Romulus with all of this information, with all of this advanced technology? You're telling me that they just sat there for 25 years? J.J. Abrams, go fuck yourself. Like, no. And then somebody was like, well, Anna, in the extended cut, it's actually explained that the Klingons captured them, and that's why they were in a Klingon prison for 25 years. I'm like, wait. You're telling me that the Klingons had access to Romulan technology from the future? The Klingons, the war bloodthirsty empire, had advanced technology from the future and key information, and they didn't go and destroy the Federation and destroy the Romulan Empire? Are you fucking kidding me? So in this universe, in J.J. Abrams' universe, the Klingons and Romulans are all retarded. Give me a fucking break. So yeah, J.J. Abrams is a fucking hack, and he should not be allowed around the storytelling in movies. Don't even get me started with like the con shit that he did. Benjamin Cumberbatch, like, come on. Ricardo Montalban, you want to replace Ricardo Montalban with Benjamin Cumberbatch or Benedict Cumberbatch, the guy that can't say penguins? Really? Like, you get this like Latin lover-esque type guy who's playing a Sikh from like the East Indian region, and you replace him with the whitest mofo on the planet that can't say penguins? Really? And you give him magic blood? Like, here's the thing. There was 87 other survivors on the ship. Why didn't you make it one of them? And Khan is still sleeping, and that could have been like a big thing at the end of the movie, like when they see all the pods. You guys haven't seen the thing with the penguins? Oh my gosh, let me find it. Let's watch that. Okay. Benedict Cumberbatch saying penguin. No, come on. Okay, fuck. I'll get flagged. I have to cut this out on YouTube because I'll get flagged for it, but here's the clip of him saying penguin.
Of all the questions we had, the one that came up most often was ask Benedict to say the word penguin. What is this about?
Well, apparently I got it wrong repeatedly in the documentary, and now I'm completely terrified of the word. I don't go near it.
The first one you sort of get away with, and then after that you lose all sense of what let's have a look. Listen carefully.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named after this fauna of South New Zealand. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins? A freshwater stream through the forest makes a...
How do you not know how to say penguin? Gosh, J.J. Abrams got the guy that can play Sherlock Holmes to a fucking T, but he can't say the word penguin. Really? Really? Like...
It's a handy highway for a parent penguin heading home from a fishing trip.
Of all the questions we had...
I know you British people talk weird, but you really can't say penguin? You can't say penguin. What is going on with the world? I don't understand it. Mark Zart, thank you for the 5. J.J. Abrams destroyed 2 franchises all by his lonesome. Well, Kathleen Kennedy helped. Wait, why am I not on the screen? Why am I not? What is going on here? This new Rumble Studio is driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Also, please smash the like button, please, and thank you. I would sincerely appreciate it. Would very much appreciate it. Smash that like button, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. What is the next? Okay, so we talked about Mark Hamill. We talked about Quarterine. What is this? Okay, I didn't watch this either. We're going to see what's going on with
I have not used
Shut up.
TMZ's YouTube channel
Shut up.
To
Pause.
vent personal feelings.
Pause. Oh my God. Twitter, what is going on? Elon, why is this not pausing when I want it to pause? Oh, now it's not going to share my audio? What the fuck is going on? Twitter is all kinds of fucked. Okay. So TMZ's Harvey Levin calls the attacks on Dr. Anthony Fauci one of the most heartbreaking things he's witnessed in government, comparing the push to jail him to fear the persecution of the McCarthy era. Okay, I want to just, before we get into this, I guess this is about Anthony Fauci. I want to show you guys, there's this movie called Dallas Buyers Club. I believe, I could be wrong, Matthew McConaughey got the Oscar, and I know for a fact that, Jared Leto got the Oscar, right? Or he got a bunch of awards because I kept seeing him talk about the thing. Okay, you know who this movie is about this dude who bangs a whore, and she had like HIV, so he gets AIDS. He becomes friends with Jared Leto's character, Rayon, who is a cross-dresser transvestite who also has AIDS, and he finds out that this medicine that they're giving him is killing him, so he goes to Mexico to get vitamins, and the whole movie is about how he is saving a bunch of people with AIDS. And you know who the bad guy in this movie is? It's Fauci. Let's see. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I thought everybody understood that, like, is this him in the movie? Like, where is it? Like, I feel like everybody forgets. Everybody forgets about history. I don't know why anyone praises that. I don't know why anyone, like, why it all of a sudden became a thing to praise people in the medical industry, especially for Americans, considering how expensive things are. So for those that don't know, I'm going to an ultrasound on Fridays because I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant, for those that don't know, apparently, even though I've announced it many times. People still forget, so just in case you guys don't know, I am currently pregnant with my second baby. And I have to go do ultrasounds and stuff. So I'm on my husband's insurance. Thank freaking goodness. Because if it wasn't, I would be paying an arm and a leg for these goddamn kids. I'd be in even more debt than I already am. Now, my husband's insurance covers $1,500 per appointment. My ultrasound on Friday, I already got the information back on the insurance, because in America, we don't have free healthcare, which, I mean, I don't have really an opinion on that, like, because I know that in Canada, people drive up to Canada just to have their baby so they don't have to pay if they don't have good insurance, and they come back across. But then everyone in Canada, like, they're fucked because they have to wait forever to, like, see a doctor. So I don't really have a strong opinion on any of this. So I'm just telling you guys what I've personally had to deal with. So for my appointment, my husband's insurance covers $1,500 worth of an appointment, right? So every time I go in for a baby, it covers up to $1,500. So to go get an ultrasound of my baby, and for them to, like, measure, like, the little limbs and the brain and all that, like, just to do, like, little measurements on their little computer screen, it cost $1,497. So it's just $3 short of what the insurance will cover. And I'm like, that's pretty fucking strategic, isn't it? So what the way, one of the scams of the medical industry is they just see how much average insurances will cover, and they cover just below it, right? So that's how it works. Now, there's a place right up the street for me that does, like, Instagrammable moments. So if you want to see, like, you want a little video of your baby and you want to do, like, a little picture, it's $30. It's $30 to do that, to go just to a little, like, clinic, just so you can have an ultrasound tech print you out some pictures of your baby and, like, videos and stuff. Now, if you want to do, like, the 4D where it, like, shows you, like, the aspects of your baby's face, that's like $70. I guess I don't, but I mean, that's a big difference than $14.97, right? Big difference. So I will say the medical industry is a scam. I thought everybody knew that. But apparently back, 6 years ago, everybody would just all of a sudden was like, yeah, trust the medical, trust all this. I'm like, I remember when I was a kid and they were doing, like, the whole anti-vax shit. But now all of a sudden it's like, you have to listen to this or you're a Nazi. And it's like, what on earth is going on here? Russell, thank you for 2. Ryan Johnson also put his thumb on the scale. That is very true. Ryan Johnson, go fuck himself. Comic Crazy Lingo, thank you for the $10 on Rumble for safe travels for the stork and for the diapers. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so I guess no, that's the wrong one. So this is the guy from TMZ talking about that. So let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I have not used TMZ's YouTube channel to vent personal feelings about issues, but I'm going to do that today. Watching Anthony Fauci before a congressional hearing taking the Fifth Amendment is just one of the most heartbreaking things I have seen in government in my lifetime. And
oh, he's a fucking shill. But these are the people that also had people cheering in the background when Charlie Kirk got assassinated. And then they tried to say, oh, no, there was something going on. And so when you heard cheering, it was something else. And everyone's like, yeah, you're full of shit.
And this is something we need to reckon with. That I'm going to say up front, I have problems the way the CDC handled COVID. I think that they did damage.
Why didn't you voice that when it was happening then?
To children, to adults. And I don't think they did it maliciously. I think they did it because they were...
What are you talking about it. It's all a scam to make money. Listen, guys, everything that they've told you, in my opinion, is a fucking lie. I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. I do not for a fucking second, trust any of them. I was told my whole life, you need to eat vegetables. You need to drink water. And you know what? Every time I've ever been to a doctor, and they're like, oh, you're completely healthy. Like, you're great. And then they're like, they ask me these questions. I tell them, and they're like, how are you alive? And it's like, because you're full of shit. You don't know. And here's the thing that everybody forgets. It's called practicing medicine. You're practicing. Everybody seems to forget that. I don't fucking trust anyone. The only reason I go to doctors now is because I'm having babies. After I'm done having babies, I'm not going to a doctor ever again. Like, unless there's a bone sticking out of my body, I will. When it comes to the dentist, gotta do that. I hate going to the dentist just as much as the next person, but that's something you gotta fucking do. I need my wisdom teeth removed. I gotta do that. But I don't trust any of these mofos. It's all a scam. It's all about getting your money. And even in countries where everything is free, it's still a fucking scam. Okay? Everything is run by big pharma. You want to know why diseases don't get cured? I'm one of those people. This is my biggest conspiracy theory. I think everything has been cured. I think diabetes has been cured. I think cancer has been cured. I think leukemia has been cured. I think every single modern disease that we have, I think everything has been cured. But guess what? Do you know how much they make on insulin? Do you know how much they make on chemotherapy treatments? I mean, oncologists, like, that would be an entire career field that would just be wiped away, right? We got rid of smallpox. We got penicillin. You notice how, like, all of these things were happening before modern technology existed and all these things were getting cured? Well, guess what? That stopped making people money. The second you cure something, you're not going to get those paychecks. Everyone with diabetes, we can't cure that because that's a $1 trillion industry. So why? What incentive do they have to release the cure for diabetes? I genuinely believe that exists. I genuinely do. I think that they know the cure for cancer. I think they know the cure for leukemia, the cure for AIDS, but it'll never get released because guess what? Trillions, not billions, trillions of dollars down the fucking toilet. So do you think that they have any incentive to cure these? No, absolutely not. Not for a fucking second do they want to cure these things. If anything, they want to create things, I don't know, that comes from a bat in Wuhan, so that way they can make more money. How much, do you know how many billionaires got created from all of that shit? Yeah. She's waking up. I've always felt this way. I just don't talk about it. Well, you guys have been giving me shit for years because I don't go to the doctor. And you guys go to the doctor. Even Cecil, go to the doctor. I'm like, no, it's a fucking What happens when you go to the doctor? You get worse. You get fucking worse. I will be, unless there is a bone protruding from my body, which that's something that I'm like, okay, like there's still some doctors that I'm like, yeah, that they have to exist. Like, people break bones. Oh, excuse me. People have babies, people do die, but cancer, I 100% believe in my heart of heart. I 100% believe they found a cure. AIDS, I think they know the cure. Diabetes, 100% they have found a cure. So, there is no reason, absolutely no reason for them to give it to us because trillions of dollars would go away. So, you really want me to trust someone in the medical field? No. Now, individual doctors, I don't think obviously, it's the people at the top that are the puppet masters, right? Like, my doctor that I go to for my baby, do I for 1 second think she has access to any of that? No. No, she's just an OB that delivers babies pretty much every day. Right? Like, she's not going and trying to cure cancer. She's just helping women give birth, right? So I don't judge every doctor for this. I judge the ones that are involved at the very highest levels that fuck with everyone else. Okay. So, and I know I've said before, like, I don't like doctors. I typically don't, because I've had some bad doctors. And that's where all of my feelings about this came from, because when I was a child, basically every doctor I dealt with when I was a child was like Dr. Mengele 2.0, or Dr. Mengele was like their freaking idol. I got I got butchered with my damn eye. I was born without a tear duct. It's a genetic disorder that runs in my family. My grandma was born without, my great grandma, I should say, and my grandma. So my great grandma that I'm named after was born without a tear duct. My grandma was born without a tear duct. My mother was born without a tear duct. I was born without a tear duct. So what that means is that your eye constantly cries. So you got a little tear duct on this side of your eye that creates the water that, moistens your eye. And then this one, you guys all see, you all have this pink thing in the corner. You see that? I don't have that on this side. I was born without it. I had to go in for surgery when I was a kid. And again, Dr. Mengele decided that the way that they were going to do this was they were going to take out some bones in my nose, which if you guys look at my side profile, I have this little like indent right here, which there used to be a bone there. I used to not have that. I could be one of those chicks that goes and gets filler and fills that in, but sunglasses fit perfectly right there. And I don't really mind. Nobody really notices unless they're looking at me on profile. But I'm missing some bones in here, and they put a tube in my eye. So I used to have a plastic tube right here in my goddamn eye, and it went from in my eye through my skull, and there's still a piece in the back of my throat, because what happened was when I was in high school, I played water polo and I got punched in the face a lot. And you're muted. Am I really muted? What is going on? Okay, some people say that I'm muted, but other people say I'm not. So anyways, I got punched in the face a lot, and half of the tube broke, and I sneezed, and a tube about this big popped out of my eye. So now I just have a hole. I'll breathe out of it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This Rumble canvas thing is a pain in my ass. It won't let me do the regular Rumble though, so I apologize. We're just gonna have to suffer all together. But back to what I was saying. So I had to deal with Dr. Mengele 2.0. They did the surgery on me when I was a kid, and half of the tube popped out of my eye because it broke, and the other half is still in there. That's why I kind of talk kind of nasally, because I got a freaking tube. I can never go scuba diving because the pressure is off in my eyes, which would cause like my eyes to bleed. If I do get a bloody nose, guess what? My eye leaks blood. When I sneeze or anything, stuff squirts out. Just when I'm talking, water will squirt out of my eye. If I have a stuffed up nose, boogers come out of my eye. It's very disgusting. So yeah, it's all the fun stuff. And if I am smoking hookah, smoke comes out of my eye. So it's a lot. It's a cool party trick here and there, but it's a pain in the ass. But again, Dr. Mengele, practicing medicine, decided to do that. When my mom was a little kid, what they did was they basically held my mom down and stabbed her like with an ice pick in her eye to create a hole. And then when she was an adult, when she was like 20 years old, she went in and they basically had to remove scar tissue. And they're like, what the hell do these doctors do to you? And it's like, again, practicing medicine. Dr. Mengele's 2.0. So, yeah, I don't trust doctors. My mom doesn't trust doctors. And it's all the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. But yeah, let's get back to this show.
We're using their judgment and we're overprotective, and I think at times overstated things they said they knew but really didn't. And I have personal.
Oh my goodness, Justin, Star Wars Marvel Pierce, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, my dude. Everybody say hello. Justin, Bane of the Shills. Star Wars Marvel Pierce, thank you so much for raiding the show. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. And then Shy Hanj, thank you for the 2 on YouTube. It says, my cat spent 2.5 days in a vet clinic, $6K racket. Yeah, my cat was dying. I took her into the vet to see if they could save her. She died at the vet. You know how much that cost me? $1,300 for my cat to die. And I had to pay it. I'm like, but she died. You didn't save her. When Tulip got her eye taken out, because Tulip got attacked and Tulip lost her eye, guess how much that was? $3,000. And we had to pay it. It was awful. Mark Zart, thank you for the 5. Don't forget what Fauci did to those beagle puppies. I don't even want to talk about that because I'll just get mad.
Problems with the way that COVID was handled. That said, Anthony Fauci, over a period of decades, has been an amazing public servant.
Bullshit! Shut the fuck up, you cunt. This dude gets pegged. Look at him. Look at the cowardice in this. Look at how he's like, he's doing the whole like, he can't even do the proper, what is it called? The Andrew Tate thing. The steepling. He can't even get that. Like, look, this dude is somebody's bitch boy. Oh my God.
In the 80s, I had many friends who died of AIDS, a horrible, painful.
Oh, just like I talked about. Guys, look at it. It's coming back. Who is the villain of this? Andrew fucking Fauci. So you're trying to defend him, motherfucker? Oh, you idiot. You don't care about your friends.
Death. And I had friends who lived because of Anthony Fauci, because
Lies.
he was willing to look at experimental drugs in a different way than they
No, he wasn't. Oh my God.
had looked at them before. And that really resulted in lives saved. And he has done so many other things in his career to thwart epidemics, to save lives, not just in the United States, but all over the world. He has been a
No, he hasn't. You know what he's been doing? He's been making money. This is a business. He has been making money.
dedicated public servant who could have made a lot more money outside of government than inside, but he stayed. And
he does make a shit ton of money, and he gets to control it. That's why he stayed. Oh my God.
now we are at a point where members of Congress, and yes, you, Rand Paul, are on a witch hunt. And the best I can say for Rand Paul is that he's being really honest.
Can somebody tell me who Rand Paul is? I don't know who that is. I'll watch the chat for it.
I mean, he has said now over a period of years, he wants Anthony Fauci in a jail cell. He has said it out loud. He wants
I agree.
him in a jail cell. That's the point of this hearing. That's why they're doing this. They want to take something that Anthony Fauci says and then claim it amounts to perjury, and they want to prosecute him.
Russell, thank you for the $2. Why did he have so many friends with AIDS? Oh, good question, Russell. Good question. Rand Paul is a U.S. politician. All right, that's why I don't know who he is.
Want to convict him, and they want to throw him in prison. That's the point of this hearing. There is no other point of this hearing. There could be. I mean, there are things they could certainly ask him, but he can't answer. Because if he answers, it doesn't matter what he says. You know, if you can prosecute somebody for frickin' seashells on the beach shore, then you could certainly prosecute somebody for what they say in a congressional hearing. And that's the climate we're in. We are in a Senator Joseph McCarthy climate where there is such...
Bruh, why didn't you say any of this when people were questioning the lockdowns and COVID and the masks? That didn't fucking work. Listen, when I do airbrushing, like, I should be wearing a mask. Now, if I use my airbrush while I'm pregnant, I definitely will be wearing a mask, but I'm lazy and I don't. But when I use an airbrush to paint particles that you can see with your eyes, I have to have this whole contraption on. When you have an airborne virus and you think like a little mask that has all these openings, no, you have to be in a fucking hazmat suit. You fucking retards. But no, we were all forced to wear them. Like, did you call this out when it was COVID? I don't think so. Oh my God, this dude gets pegged. You can just tell which guys get pegged.
Fear that people have, and legitimate fear that they'll end up in prison for what they say, no matter what it is, if they are on the wrong side of somebody in Congress or the administration, that they have been silenced. And that's where we are right now.
We've been there for years. Where the fuck have you been? Aren't you TMZ? Don't you cover all the news? What on earth? Russell, thank you for the super chat. Rand Paul was in Clone Wars. Ha ha, Russell.
We are in Senator Joseph McCarthy territory. And the idea that you have to watch this man take the Fifth Amendment, and again, I will say that I disagreed personally
This guy's retarded.
with some of the
How did this guy get in charge? Whose dick did he suck to get in charge of TMZ? How is this guy in charge of TMZ? He's a fucking pussy. Like, I feel like he should get kicked in the balls just so we could prove that he doesn't have any. Like, come on. This dude has no balls. He's got no soul. Look at that. This dude looks exhausted. Look at how he's hunched over like that. Like, this is a defeated man. This is a puppet. This is a puppet who has lost his balls. I mean, you know what? Go watch Game of Thrones. Even Varys lost his fucking balls and his junk, and even he wasn't like this.
See decisions, absolutely, I did. That said, he's a public servant who worked for us and saved lives for
He's a friend of Epstein. Well, that makes sense. He's a CIA plant. I'm learning all kinds of new things
decades.
today.
And we are turning him into what Rand Paul wants to be, a criminal. And Rand Paul...
He's in the Epstein files? Wait, Fauci or this guy? Which one of them? Fauci or this guy? I'll wait for the chat. Oh, here, we'll listen.
Has a political
It's
agenda.
almost over.
And it is prevailing here.
Everyone has a political agenda. You have a political agenda. Your team was cheering on when Charlie Kirk got assassinated. What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy is so pussy whipped. Oh my God. Oh, this guy is a CIA plant that was in the Epstein list. You know what? I feel like this guy, he's the kind of guy that wants a dominatrix that, just humiliates him and then pegs him.
Watching Rand Paul order security to throw Anthony Fauci's lawyer out of that hearing was unbelievable to me. We are in a dark period of America.
Why didn't you call this out when Charlie got assassinated? Why didn't you call any of the COVID shit out? Like, come on.
America.
He's gay? This guy's gay? Oh, so I was right.
I have not.
He does. So I was right. He does get pegged. Okay. Cool. I was right. All right, so this is... I haven't watched any of the Fauci shit. I was at Comic-Con all weekend, and then I went to Star Wars Theories Vader premiere. So I pretty much just slept all day yesterday, and then as much as I could today. I was so fucking tired. So tired from going to Comic-Con. I drove down to San Diego there and back every day. And then yesterday, I had to go to LA for a Star Wars Theories fan film premiere. So I was pretty fucking exhausted. I've been exhausted. So I've been sleeping. I know that the Fauci stuff is going on. I've seen people say, oh, he's pleading the fifth and all that. Actually, I can probably pull that up. You want to see some of it? Is there any good stuff going on with that? Let's see. Are there any clips? I think I spelled Fauci wrong. Here we go. We can watch some of this. I can talk about this. I feel passionately enough to where I can give my opinion on it. My opinion is the entire medical industry is a scam. Don't trust any of them. They're just trying to make money. Russell, thank you for the $2. It says, you seem really into the pegging these days. Because, Russell, now I know what it is. Now I can see what... The guys have a look. The guys that like it have a fucking look, Russell. And, Russell... I saw so many people with tails at Comic-Con. I took some pictures for you. I'll share them on Jack's show. Okay. This dude kind of looks like Better Call Saul. Who is this? Let's see. What is this?
Do you like taking the fifth, huh, Doc? Let's try something. What day of the week is it today?
He's got a weird
On the
nose.
advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
What color?
Oh, is this guy Jewish? Is Fauci Jewish? Please don't be offended by me asking that, anyone in the chat. Russell, thank you for the 2. I think Thank you, Russell. If I read that, it's going to get clipped. But thank you for the $2. Demogenite, thank you for the 2. Medical practice, indeed. The CV was pop control. Yep. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm around a bunch of like-minded people. He's a Jewish Italian like Cecil. Okay.
What tie you're wearing?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the
Okay.
Fifth Amendment to the
What's this one?
In the red folder on your table is a copy of Section 192 of Title II of the U.S. Code. Your counsel has been provided a copy as well. That section makes it a crime for a witness appearing under subpoena to refuse to answer any questions pertinent to the question under inquiry. Do you have that in front of you?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution.
Let the record record that the witness has refused to answer whether
Her
there's a
eyelashes
folder
are
in front of him
perfect.
based on his Fifth Amendment right.
So everybody's just mad because he's not answering questions? Is this pretty much the whole thing?
Be criticized by a bureaucrat for doing my very best as a healthcare. This is a rhetorical question. But why? Why would their government, who's never treated a patient for COVID, you can read all the things you want, but you're not there. You're not seeing patients. You're not watching people die, intubating
Who is this guy? I don't know.
patients right there with that disease in your face, watching it happen, watching the development of this disease, and actually
He pleaded the Fifth 111 times. Well, at least he got the number. Raid. Who just raided? Who raided the stream? Juju, what's up, Juju? Thank you for the raid. Everybody say thank you. Hello to the Juju Berry people. What's up, Juju? I don't know if Cecil was with you, but what's up, mofos? How are you? How are you? We're watching some of this. You guys all know I hate the medical system. So, everybody say hi to the raiders. Hello, raiders. Hello, hello.
learning from it. But I'm being told by bureaucrats what's right and wrong. And what's funny is everything I was censored on, I was proven to be right. Pretty crazy, isn't it? You said in an interview that you gave as part of an audiobook written by Michael Spector that you believed an institutional should make it hard for people to live their lives so they'd feel pressured to get vaccinated. Could we run the audio clip on that, please?
You think can be done about it. I have to say that I don't see a big solution other than some sort of mandatory vaccination. I know federal officials don't like to use that term.
Once people feel empowered and protected legally, you are going to have schools, universities, and colleges are going to say, you want to come to this college, buddy? You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Big corporations.
Can I tell you guys something about myself? I haven't been vaccinated ever. Well, the only vaccination I have ever had, and the only reason my mom allowed them to vaccinate me and my sisters for this was chicken pox, because I'm Portuguese, and Portuguese people are very susceptible to shingles. So I've never had chicken pox. Me and my sisters, we were older. I think I was in like either 5th or 6th grade. And when we all got vaccinated for it, we all got this giant scab randomly. We all had it. It was just this giant scab on our chin. And it was there for a week. But yeah. And my mom, I had a doctor when I was getting my physical done to go and do water polo in high school. The doctor asked my mom to leave the room because we refused to do the vaccinations. And one of the things was, and also just for a little bit more information for people about the shingles thing, Portuguese people, my dad, because he got chicken pox when he was a kid, my dad gets shingles really bad and he'll have the whole rash on his back. Apparently it's something with Portuguese people. We're very susceptible to shingles. And it hits us really hard when we're older. My dad's had it, my grandma's had it. And so my mom was like, I just might as well, before all of you girls get it, she got us all vaccinated. So that's the only thing I've ever been vaccinated for was the chicken pox. And guess what? My kid hasn't. My kid is completely healthy and shows 0 signs of autism. So there is that. Anyways, just in case you guys are wondering a little bit about myself. And I thought it was chickenpox vax that was cause shingles. No, if you get chickenpox when you're a kid, you get the virus in you that will eventually give you shingles. And so Portuguese people are very susceptible to it. Very susceptible. So I don't know, it's something about us, and a lot of Portuguese people, we get that and we get celiac. But so that's the only one I've ever had. And because my mom told the doctor when I was in high school and I wanted to play water polo, I had to go get a physical, and my mom said, no, she's not taking these vaccinations. And then the doctor asked my mom to leave the room. This cunt, and my sisters were there. So my sisters got to witness this. Actually, I don't know if Emily was there, but I know Ellen was there. And Ellen was always my mom's favorite. So anything Ellen said, my mom believed. And this doctor told me I wasn't going to graduate high school. I wasn't going to go to college. And I was basically going to get pregnant and do nothing with my life because I wouldn't take these vaccinations. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, I basically told her she was rude. And I'm sure being a teenager, I had some more choice, less eloquent ways of saying it. And then my mom was like, Anna, stop. I guess when my mom finally came in, my mom was giving me shit for being a bitch to the doctor. And the doctor told my mom I had a terrible attitude. And then Ellen was like, no, Mom, she was saying terrible things to Anna. And then, yeah, so that's because I wouldn't take the Gardasil shot and the hepatitis shit. And it's like, So, yeah, no, the doctor literally said I was not going to graduate high school. I wasn't going to go to college. I was going to get pregnant and do nothing with my life. And then she was trying to give me the sex talk. And I'm like, well, I'm not really worried about that because I'm like, also, not that anyone here needs to know, I hadn't gotten my period yet. So, she was trying to say like that. And I'm like, well, I don't have to worry about that because I haven't even gotten my period yet. So how am I going to get pregnant? And that to her was like, what? And I'm like, I play sports. I'm very small. I'm a late bloomer. What? I'm 4'5". What do you, what do you want from me, lady? Yeah. So, and she's trying to give me these shots for shit, which I don't need. And I'm terrified of needles. But yeah, so she was awful to me. And luckily my sister was there because then she went outside and she basically told my mom that I'm this terrible human. And my mom comes in to start yelling at me. And then Ellen was like, no, Mom, she was being really rude to Anna. She said all these horrible things. And then my mom was like, what? And so we never went back to that doctor. But yeah. Yeah, thank goodness my mom is based. Anna, you're 4. No, this is back when I was in high school. I'm a grown-up now. This is back when I was in high school. I started school early, so I was, younger than everyone else in my grade. I hadn't gotten my period yet. That's how young I was. So I hadn't even gone through puberty yet when I was in high school because I was much younger than all the rest of my classmates. So in case anyone, I'm a big kid now, yes. So that's how far back this was. Just, to give you guys, Anna's mom had the tendency to blame things on me. Oh, 100%. I told my sisters, I'm like, Mom blames everything on me. The second I move out to college, you guys are going to have to deal with it. Ellen moved out of my mom's house a month after I moved out for college, and Ellen moved in with my dad because she couldn't take living with my mom because I'm like, she won't have anyone to blame anything on. But basically, my whole childhood, me and my mom didn't get along. we get along now that I'm a grown up, and my mom's favorite child died. So, but that's between me and my mom. We had a rough beginnings, but we're good now. So not that that's anyone's business, but just for a little bit more context. But it made me who I am today. So, anyways, yeah, so that was just a little, so for anyone wondering or anyone wanting to call me a hypocrite, guys, I've never trusted the medical system. I've never had anything but terrible experiences until now. And my doctor that delivers my babies, my OB, she's amazing. She's very kind. She's very much like a cartoon character. And also where I live and where I feel like a lot of people are so happy down here because it's like a bunch of rich people. Because I had I'm in Orange County, California. There's a lot of very wealthy people that live down here, and they will sue you for medical malpractice. So all the doctors, like when I had my baby, and I'm like, you ain't giving her nothing. You ain't sticking my baby with anything. They're like, okay, here, just sign this paper. No fighting back, anything. They're like, do you want to take your placenta home? I'm like, sure. All that. So, yeah, I'm pretty protected right here where I am, at least, but I obviously can't say the same for anything else or for anyone else. Then, yeah, let's see. Oh, what happened? Somebody got a deleted message? Oh, lovely. Let's see. Russell, thank you for the 5. Of course he didn't answer the question. They knew he wouldn't answer the question. He would have been crazy. They just wanted a grandstand. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the $20, Baltimore guy. Should see the folks that come into town from BronyCon, BronyCon, My Little Pony. Oh, I've heard about that. They like shit all over, right? Oh, it's disgusting. Mark Zart, and by the way, thank you for the $20. That's not cheap. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That can buy me some diapers. Mark Zart, thank you for the $2. Did you see the new Jumanji trailer? No. They're making another Jumanji? Jesus. How many Jumanjis are there going to be? All right. Here you go.
Like Amazon and Facebook and all of those others are going to say, you want to work for us, you get vaccinated. And it's been proven that when you make it difficult for people in their lives, they lose their ideological bullshit and they get vaccinated.
Thank you. Are all objections to COVID vaccinations ideological bullshit, Dr. Fauci?
No, they're not, and
Thank
that's
you.
not what I was referring to.
Well, in reference to making it hard for people to get education, traveling, working, I'd say it very much was in context. And I take great offense to this. Miss Allison Williams testified before this committee about losing her job because she sought an exemption for ESPN's vaccine mandate, which came from recommendations from bureaucrats like yourself. She and her husband were actively working with a fertility expert, a physician, on how to get pregnant, and agreed with the premise that she was young, healthy, wanted to get pregnant, and shouldn't get the vaccination for medical purposes. But she was fired because you made it hard, just like you said in your statement, because you didn't want to make sure that the ideological bullshit got in the way of her working, of living her life, of making a medical decision with her healthcare professional. I think America should take great offense to this. That's exactly what you meant when you said making it hard for people to live without getting a vaccination. You affected people's ability to work, travel, be educated, to actually flourish in American society, to self-determine, as we're all given God-given rights. Shame on you. Dr. Fauci, you've become Dr. Fear. Americans do not hate science. I don't hate science. The American people hate having their freedoms taken from them. You inspired and created fear through mass mandates, school closures, vaccine mandates that have destroyed the American people's trust in our public health institutions. This fear you created will continue to have ripple effects over generations to come. You have already seen its effects in education, in the economy, and everything else. Quite frankly, you said...
Okay, yeah, I agree with this. Dr. Fear, no. Dr. Retard, I think that one's better. I think Dr. Bought and Paid For is another good one.
If you disagree with me, you disagree with science. Dr. Fauci, I disagree with you because I disagree with fear. And with that, I yield.
What's going on with this dude's face in the background? What's this? See, we're just going through all of this.
I said to myself, I cannot stand idly on the side and watch this happen. It was about 6 years ago today.
Can I ask, chat, why is he on trial? What is this about COVID? I'm assuming it's about COVID, but Dr. Death. Oh, that's a good one. I feel like this guy, he just looks a little bit too much like a pussy. Like, I feel like he should have like a weaker name. Like, I feel like Dr. Death goes like that should be someone scary. Let's see. Attorney was removed from the Senate hearing. Okay. There's that guy crying about, what's this one?
Universities and colleges are going to say, you want to come to this college, buddy? You're going to get vaccinated. Lady, you're going to get vaccinated. Yeah. Big corporations like Amazon and Facebook and all of those other.
All right, I don't want to watch that. There's too many needles. Wait, what? Yeah, let's see. What is this?
And you are not recognized, sir. Sir, you are not recognized. You are not recognized. Security.
What is this?
We'll hold off. But you will respect.
Okay, whatever. Somebody's getting removed.
Because of although it pains me to do so, because of the respect I have for the legislative branch of government and my decades-long record of cooperating with Congress, under the advice of my attorneys, I will invoke my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution to refrain from answering your questions. Thank you. Although it...
Okay. Yeah. I guess this is as much as I care to talk about this. I don't really know what's going on or what the trial's for, but I can just, I can take a guess, and I'm going to guess it's about the COVID stuff, considering that's what everybody's talking about. And like I said, I don't trust the medical system. I never have. You guys can go back years on my channel where I'd say I don't go to the doctor. The only reason I'm going to the doctors now is because I'm growing a human. I got baby. I got a little baby, and I need to go check it out. I got to go check out the baby. Let's see. Ravenclaw, what's up, dude? How are you? Thank you, remember, for 49 months. Good seeing you at San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, dear. Fauci at it again. Yeah. We just went through all this. We just went through that, a little itty snidbit of it. And it's pretty fucking bad. It's really fucking bad. So all I can say is, dude's a prick. Dude is corrupt. And in my opinion, every disease has already been cured. In my opinion, you don't have to agree with me. This is just my opinion. I think there is no financial reason for them to cure diseases, and I think that everything has already been cured. And if they gave out the cure for cancer, for diabetes, for AIDS, for leukemia, for MS, they would lose trillions of dollars. Trillions. Spike and Manus, thank you, remember, for 29 months. I DM'd you pics of my iBook receipt. Thanks, Anna. Did you email them to me? You have to email them to me. Please email them to me, and I will get them out to you. For those that don't know, Indiegogo changed ownership, and they locked me out. I have no way to access my iBook campaign. I have my iBooks. I have a box right here, but I have all of the boxes. I have everything ready to ship out, and I can't access anyone's information. So if you guys bought the iBooks for me, just forward me your first backer email, so that way I can see what you ordered and what your address is, and I will send you guys your iBooks. So, but you have to email them to me. My email address is thatstarwarsgirl@gmail.com. So I have them. I want to send them to you guys. They're burning space in my storage shed. So just send me that information and I will get them out to you. And please let me know that you get them so that way it's all safe and good. And I want to hear feedback from you guys and everything. Did you get your money for those books? Yes. Everything was paid for. I got the money. The books are here. I'll show you. Look it. They exist. Here's the eye project. Look at it. It's gold. You see that? Here's the books. It's here. It's real. It's 100% real. It's made. I got a whole pallet of them. I got boxes in my shed and I can't send them to you guys because I can't see any of your information. So I will never use Indiegogo again. That was my last Indiegogo campaign. I'm either going to have to move to Kickstarter or figure something else out. So if you guys backed the iBook campaign, forward me your email or forward me your information. That way I can see what you bought and that way I can get your orders out to you. So everyone so far that's emailed me, I put them all in a folder and they emailed me their first, like their backer receipt. And so it showed like they booked tier 1 or tier 2. And so it tells me everything that they backed. And I wanted to go, once I got them, I was like, okay, what? Because when I first got pregnant, that was when I got them. And I wanted to stream, like draw, because some people got the sketch thing. So I was going to draw the sketch of an eye on this first page, right? So this first page was going to be the sketch. It's very thick paper, which I got specifically because I wanted to sketch on it. So I was going to live stream me sketching out eyes for all of you guys. And I can't even see who backed the sketch. So I don't know how many sketches I need. It's really fucking frustrating. The new Indiegogo is awful. I will never use it again. Russell. My God, Russell. Thank you for the $1.99. Are you using USPS? Yes. For domestic orders and for international, I use FedEx. Patrick T, thank you for... Oh, wait, no, that was Patrick. That was not Russell. Are you using USPS? Yes, that's what I use. For domestic and for international, I use FedEx. Unless you mofos use a P.O. box and FedEx won't ship to P.O. boxes, so I got to use something else. Okay. We're going to talk about this real fast, and then we're going to talk about San Diego Comic-Con. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. So, for those that don't know... Lord of the Rings, their terrible, 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 terrible TV show is back. And guess what? The Harefoots, meaning the hobbits, are not going to be in it. Oh, how terrible. And then Galadriel's husband, Celeborn, is going to be in it. Yay, I know everybody cares so much. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, now let's talk about San Diego Comic-Con. Let's talk about the fun stuff now. I filmed a video. I have not posted it yet. I apologize. I've been sleeping and taking care of a baby. I've been so fucking tired. Driving there and back to San Diego 3 days in a row and then going yesterday to LA. Like fucking exhausted. Well, I guess not yesterday, Monday to LA. So let me pull this up. So this is my Instagram. I posted a bunch of videos. So if you guys don't know, I'm thatstarwarsgirl77 on Instagram. I posted all of these on YouTube as well. They're YouTube shorts, but I posted videos of things that I saw at Comic-Con. So I think this is, here, look it. It's Rob Liefeld. So there's Rob Liefeld. I saw Rob Liefeld. I also saw Timothy Zahn. This is, oh my gosh, the toy, they actually liked it. So here's a bunch of Star Trek toys that they had. Pretty much all the ones that were there were sold out, which sucked. Which, I mean, that's good. People are buying Star Trek toys. But this was super cool. I love seeing all of the Star Trek action figures, which I need to buy and just be completely out of money. I'm so mad at myself. I didn't just film the sideshow booth. I live streamed it and I didn't know how potato cam my cam was. I found this booth that had tribbles. I wanted to buy them, but in my opinion, they were just overpriced. It was $35 per tribble, but if you buy 2, it's $50. And then the Borg one by itself was $50. But Aaron and I were talking about it. And he's like wanting them. And then I told him how much it was. I was like, yeah, no. I really like Chucks, which are Converse. For those that don't know, they had this whole Dragon Ball Z line, which was really cool. I like the orange ones. Like I don't really, I wear like these mom shoes now. I don't really wear regular shoes. Anna loved watching you live stream from San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, I'm glad you did. Where are you going to put them? I know, right? Let's see. So this was me meeting Chris. We're literally filming. Oh, I bought one of these for my baby. She likes ducks. So I bought her one of the little ducks with the knives. And it's going to go on her shelf until she's older. But I thought it was cute. Let's see what else. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Look. Oh, and what? Well, there's my baby bump. So I posted a lot of reels. Let me grab I did a live stream. We can go through my live stream. Where is it? Let me go to my page and find it. Oh, there it is. Live from San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, here we go. It was my last live stream before this one.
That is what I forgot. I forgot my mic.
I don't want voice. Okay, here we go. So it looked very crystal clear on my end. I guess for you guys it wasn't. But this was me at San Diego Comic-Con. Can it get rid of the chat? I don't need to see the chat. In case, why? No, I don't want to see the chat. That's why I just made it full screen. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was such bad quality. So one of the things that happened, I always have press badges. So I was going to go into Hall H and I was going to see the Marvel panel, but they fucked up so bad. So what you had to do to get into these panels is you wait in line, basically the whole con. And people have been waiting in line for like 2 days, right? They had their spot in line. You get these wristbands that reserve you a spot to get into Hall H. And guess what? They, I guess, let in the wrong line. And so all of these people that had been waiting for like 2+ days didn't get in. Me, I didn't get in. Chris Gore didn't get in. We like hit up all of our connections and they're basically like, no, this is you. There's no way you're getting in. So there was like fights. It was hell. But yeah. And then I found out from someone else that they, oh, look, there's Aaron. There's Aaron's booth. I found out from someone else that I guess to like even get into the like, because when you wait in line, you guys can get figures, like pop figures. Like you wait in line for these like limited edition figures. And like the pop booth, I guess somebody had gone to Home Depot and made copies of all the wristbands. And so all these people that had been waiting in line for hours couldn't get these pop figures because somebody went and made copies of all the wristbands. And then the like head of the con made like they did a panel and they didn't apologize. And okay, Spike, thank you for the $2 super chat. Okay, done and done, sent to your Gmail. Okay, let me go check. All right, got it. Let's see. Okay, okay. All right. Is the shipping information all correct there? All right. Sending it out tomorrow, man. Let me move this to a folder. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just moving everyone that sends me that into a folder. That way I have all of them in one spot so I can keep track of everyone that I got. So thank you, Spike. Let's see. Russell, thank you for the one. You could always try OnlyFans. Oh my God. Russell, thank you for the one. Am I crazy or do tribbles look like 70s Merkins? Do you think that's where they came from? They need set pieces and somebody noticed they had a bunch of spare Merkins laying around. Did they show, Russell, do they need merkins in the 70s? Didn't everybody like have full fur back then? This is me showing Aaron's booth. I want to find the sideshow thing. I ended up helping Aaron break down his booth because the last day of the con, I did not feel good. I was so sick. Okay, let's see. So yeah, this place was freaking packed. Is this the... Oh, this is me getting something to drink. I want to show you guys the... Okay, here we go. We got some action figures. Yeah, I'm so mad at myself. I didn't get like any actual footage of the sideshow booth. I only live streamed it. So I'm so mad at myself for that. But yeah, this was me looking at like the Weta Workshop stuff. I really want to get that. The necklace. I don't like the chain. I need to get him. I'm going to put that next to my sister's urn. So years ago, I was trying to buy, they were making this David Bowie from Labyrinth statue. Now, I am a huge David Bowie fan. And when I was a little kid, I watched the movie Labyrinth and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then my dad was like, oh yeah, that singer that you like, he's in it. And I was like, what? And I was like, well, yeah, he sings in the movie. But then my dad's like, yeah, that music that you like, that the guy that plays the Goblin King, he's the singer. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then I showed Labyrinth to my sisters a few years later because we were like at Blockbuster. And I was like, oh my God, you have to watch this movie. And so my sister, Ellen, became obsessed with Labyrinth. And it kind of became our thing that like every birthday or like Christmas, we would get each other Labyrinth stuff. And so when my sister passed away, they were releasing this statue of David Bowie as the Goblin King on his throne. And I wanted to get that to put my sister's urn in it. And they canceled my order. So now they have new David Bowie as you know, the Goblin King figures. And I got to see them in the sideshow booth. And so I need to buy it to put my sister's urn in. And my mom used to have the big, like, so we were told my sister wanted her ashes scattered. So I heard he put you to work. No, he didn't. So we got a scattering urn, and then my other sister stole it from my mom, even though she already had 2 urns, which she shouldn't have. But my sister did a lot of shady shit when Ellen died. So it was like, at that point, I was just so disgusted. I just didn't say anything. But she stole the urn from my mother's house. And so the only urns that we have left of Ellen is my dad has one, and then I have one. But I need, I have some, like, I have this little shrine on my, I have like a bookshelf in my bedroom. And so I have one shelf that has like her and like some other like special things around it. But I need to get, I need to go and get the David Bowie statue for it. I think Labyrinth is live streaming for free for a few more days. I have like every version of it. My favorite is to watch on VHS. Don't get the new version, like the remastered version, because they play this shitty music all over when David Bowie's talking. It's fucking awful. But yeah. Why is it's just drama. I don't know. I don't understand. My one sister that's alive, we don't get along. We've never gotten along. She said some really she did and said some really nasty shit when Ellen died. I didn't watch it for years, but I have since seen it. I guess she went on a live stream and said some really nasty shit. She gave out my docs to my stalkers, which is why me and Peaches had to move. And we don't get along. I just accept the fact that she's younger than me and that one day she'll eventually grow up, but that's just what I have to keep telling myself. But yeah, she stole the urn from my mother, and so now my mom doesn't have one. And I almost gave my mom mine, but we all agreed Emily would probably just steal that one too, so we don't. So my dad has one, which is safe. I have one that's safe, but I want to have something for Ellen, so I wanted to get that statue to put her with, so that way she'll always be there. So at least, she's somewhere special in a way. But yeah. And I just told my parents that when I die, I'm just going to keep her ashes with me. And so, because I don't want to be cremated, but when I die, it'll just I'll have her with me. And so she'll be buried, the ashes that I have, she'll be buried with me. So she'll have a spot. So yeah, it's not, I didn't want to talk about this, but that's why I'm like so set on getting this goddamn statue. But let me see, where's the sideshow booth? Let me go find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's the sideshow booth. So this is what I was talking about. So I'm so mad at myself. I didn't film any of this, and this cam is awful. This is so bad. Oh my God. I thought it looked great. It looks so great on my phone. I thought it was great in person, and obviously it wasn't. Let's see. Oh yeah, they made you scan your thing, and then you could win this this Spider-Man statue. Let's see. Okay, come on, go find the labyrinth stuff, Anna. Okay, these are all the Star Wars stuff. The Amidala one, her hand looks weird. Okay, there's the labyrinth stuff. Okay, we're gonna go see it. So it looked pretty good in comparison to some of the other footage we're used to. All right. Let's see. Comic Crazy Lingo, thank you for the $1. Anna, do you have the Labyrinth Marvel graphic novel or the 3-issue Marvel miniseries? If so, have you read it? Not a bad iteration. I have some. They're like hardcover. I think I have the anime or the mangas, but they came out like a few years ago and they're hardcover. I think I have all of them. I might not. I definitely bought the first one that came out. I don't know about the other ones, but I think I know what you're talking about. All right, here we go. Here's the lab. Okay, here we go. We're going to go back to normal. So yeah, so I got an email from Sideshow because I collected it. So this one with Hoggle and with the tree, and then it's this version of David Bowie or Jareth, the Goblin King. It's like $1,000. Actually, let me pull it up so I can show you. Okay. But I don't, if it was him at the end of the movie when he's in the white, that's the version I want. But I think Ellen would be okay if I bought this one. I like this one better than the one with the cape. I think she would too, because he's in that for most of the movie. Yeah, so let's see. But yeah, it's like $1,000 fucking dollars. Can it not just pop up, please? Thank you. Why is there a shark? Okay. Oh, is it not there anymore? Oh no. How do I buy it? Okay, there's a version of this and it's like $1,000 fucking dollars. Oh, here we go. The 13th hour. Where is it? 600. No, there's one that's like $1,000. Okay, it's almost $869 fucking dollars. Oh. I mean, I want Hoggle and all that, but this is what so it's David Bowie, it's Hoggle. I would like to have all of them together. So there we go. It's almost $1,000. It comes with the tree. It comes with Toby, apparently. I just don't want to spend the statue was $1,200. Let's see, what does this one entail? I think I'd rather have this costume because this scene it's pretty iconic. He's in this for most of the movie. But if they had him in the ballroom or him in the white at the end, I would prefer the white at the end, but Oh my God, his eyes come out? Oh no, it's just realistic eyes. Okay. But I want the let's see, deluxe gold, $699. Oh my God. It's for her though. It's to put her urn in. But see, it's just this archway, but the other one had like this whole thing. Maybe no, that's deluxe edition. Okay, what's the exclusive? Okay, this is the one I want. Oh my God, it's even more expensive. $949. But see, I would put her urn right there behind him. That's why I would put it. If he was in the white, I would buy it. White is more iconic. Well, I think it's more serendipitous with the morbidity of this whole thing. But fuck. It's even more expensive. All right. I'm about to have another baby. I can't justify spending $1,000 fucking dollars on this, but I have to. I have to for my goddamn sister. Okay, it's got all those things. It's gonna make me cry. And I would also have to buy Hoggle. I'd also have to buy Hoggle to put him there. And then I have to buy the worm. I have to buy all these things for my goddamn sister. I love her. I'll do it for her. To put her ashes there. I guess it's still, no, it's about the same price as getting the statue. Just another bikini stream for the cause. This is the most depressing cause ever, Holocron. Yeah, it's, sorry for the depressing aspect of this, but, yeah, that's... I know she would like it. As depressing as that is, I know she would like it. No Sir Didymus, I know. Was Hoggle and Worm... Her favorite was the Worm. Well, obviously, David Bowie is her favorite, but the Worm. She loves the Worm. So, I'm going to have to buy the Worm. The Worm is from Weta, and that's only $79. Thank fucking God. But if it was... David Bowie from Labyrinth in the white at the end when she says you have no power over me, that would be perfect. I that one, like, that's exactly what I want, but I don't think they're gonna make that. Or like the ballroom scene. But that last one I just showed you guys, I'm gonna have to buy that. Oh yeah. If you were really sorry, you'd raise money by showing more boobage. Bruh, I don't have to do anything at this point. These things are getting so big from this baby. You know. Is it sad I've never seen this movie? Oh my God. Go watch it. Go watch it. It's awesome. But so yeah, this is San Diego Comic-Con. I had a great time. I was going to show you guys everything that I bought, but I might just make a reel and post it. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram. But if you're following me here on Twitter or even on Rumble, I also have a TikTok. I post all of these reels on there so you guys can go and watch them. Have you looked at other vendors to see their Labyrinth offerings? Yes, I have. I just like the Sideshow Hot Toys. So, you know, that's kind of just my go-to. Anna, surely you know somebody that can make that for you. It would be a lot cheaper. It's the quality. I know it'd be good quality, and I know it would be something that would last. So... yeah, so I know this is going to, like, again, this is going to be becoming a very morbid conversation, but I I'm claustrophobic. I don't want to be, and I don't want to be cremated. I want to be buried above ground, like maybe in like one of those tomb things. And I want to have a special like shrine basically for Ellen. And whatever I buy, like this David Bowie statue, it'll be in some kind of case. And it'll have like a little thing about her. So if anyone ever visits in the future, like when my kids visit once I've passed on, and grandkids and whatever, anyone that ever wants to come visit. But you know how you see those things at graveyards where it'll be like a shrine for like a child that passed away, and it's like you know but it's like a dollhouse kind of thing. If you've ever seen like those special ones at graveyards, I want something like that for my sister. And just because she didn't get, she died in her 20s. She doesn't have any kids, or she didn't have any kids. She doesn't have any kind of legacy. So I'll just have this really, I'll have like a plaque that says stuff about her and about her life. And then it'll have like the little David Bowie labyrinth thing, which I was going to get that statue from years ago. I'll show it to you guys. Okay, here it is. So I believe they canceled my version of it. So here it is. The iconic Jerathon throne statue from Jim Henson's 1986 film Labyrinth was originally created as a high-end, officially licensed 1.4 scale collectible capturing David Bowie. Yeah. They canceled it from me. I don't know why. Yeah, sold out. So I ordered this, and I was going to have my sister's ashes like right here next to him, or I was going to have it redone and taken out of like the thing and put it in like a peach or something. And then the ashes that my dad has, it's in a urn that's in the shape of a bird. So we could have put the bird right there, and then the one I have like right next to him. And this was going to be for her. And I did the pre-sale. I did everything. I was paying it. It was paid off, and then they canceled it. So not happy about that. So now I have to make do with something else. Let's go back. Here we go. Russell, thank you for the Rumble rant. Thank you. If you want to make money, I bet that chat would pay good money for a certain titty painting stamped with certain special signature. Something to think about. Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot about that. I have to do that. Let's see. You'll be able to get it on eBay. Probably have to pay a little more after the shipping. Yeah, I got really fucking pissed off after they canceled my order. I had told my parents about it, like Peaches knew about it, and I just I almost like wrote them a letter, be like, hey, this was for my sister's grave, Yeah. I was not happy. It was paid off too. I think they I don't know, they maybe just didn't make enough or something. Okay, Patrick, I got your email as well. Let's see. Okay. And I'll email all of you guys individually with the tracking numbers for tomorrow. Okay? But yeah. So, do you go to Frankensons? Yes, I do. I was actually telling Star Wars Theory about Frankensons. I'm like, you should go there, dude, and like go and whatchamacallit? You should go and film content there. Let's see. So yeah, I think this is Saturday at the con. It's not as busy on the floor because everyone is trying to get into Hall H. did you at least get your money? Like, yes, they refunded me, but I wanted the fucking statue. I wanted the goddamn statue. I didn't want the money. I wanted the statue. It was frustrating. It was very, very frustrating. Oh my goodness. Also, guys, smash the like button if you haven't already. Okay, there's me saying hi to Gabe. Talked to them for a little bit. We took a photo. There was some weird guy that was like asking to buy Gabe's necklace. We talked for a little bit. There's something else I wanted. Oh, yeah, the Jim Lee. Do you guys want to see Jim Lee? Let me see. No, that's still Gabe. One of these I randomly walk and Jim Lee is there. And I'm like, oh, look, it's Jim Lee. I think he was doing a signing. For those that are asking, Frank & Sons is a giant warehouse, and it's basically like the con. Oh, there's Jim Lee. And it's like a con floor like this, but it's like all. So there's Jim Lee. There's a super long ass line to go and see him. He's really old. Like this photo of him must be 30 years old because he is like an old Asian man, as you guys can see. He's really fucking old. That photo is very outdated. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, see how packed this thing is. Ooh. The alley statue was near Gabe. Oh no. You're talking about the Cenobite. Okay, that is over here at the very edge of the con. So this is the end of the con. I was actually shocked. They have like a lot of interactive stuff over here, and they didn't have as many this year. So they have more like there's a bunch of booths that make statues and stuff. So I let's see. So I was trying to film that, but yeah, let me. Okay, it's past this booth. So there's some. See, there's Frankenstein. Let's see. It's over here. So yeah, for whatever reason, they have the fat Cenobite. They have the fat Cenobite statue, which is a lot of fun to see. And obviously, there is an inside joke. If you guys follow any of the Comicsgate drama or lore, there is a certain person that I guess looks like the fat Cenobite, and so it's become a joke. And there just happened to be a statue of the fat Cenobite. Now, I'm a scaredy cat. The only stuff I've seen from any of the Hellraiser movies are the scenes that Henry Cavill is in. But here we go. I like how the fat Cenobite is the clearest thing I got from this live stream. This is crystal fucking clear. Everything else has been blurry up until this point, but for whatever reason, the fat Cenobite is crystal fucking clear on here. Yeah, even that pinhead isn't as clear as the fat Cenobite. So there is that. I was pointing out how like Jason Voorhees is kind of fat, and his hands are too clean. Like he should have like dirty fingernails and stuff. But yeah, it was yeah. Cecil used Hellraiser scenes for years as a background when he hosts Jack. Well, I never noticed because I've never seen the movies. The only scenes from Hellraiser I've ever seen are the one Henry Cavill's in because I like Henry Cavill, but I can't do scary movies. Like I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. I've never seen any of the Friday the 13th movies. I've of course seen like iconic like shots. Like I've seen the scene where Johnny Depp gets sucked into the bed. I've seen the Kevin Bacon death scene in Friday the 13th, but I'm such a scaredy cat. I can't watch those movies. Like I actually get scared. I get nightmares. and I'll be scared for a long time. I'm still such a baby. Joseph Wolf, thank you for the $2. That's Star Wars Girl. Anna, you should encase the statue in UV exopoxy to preserve it longer. I would put it in like a case. I don't know if I would use exopoxy. Yeah, I would have to like trust someone else to make that for me, but also exopoxy yellows over the years. So I would, and once that's on, I mean, it'll ruin it if you do it wrong. So I don't know if I would risk that. Yeah, so this is just pretty much everything from the con. And then I also, so here, I'll watch this little short. So I went to LA to go to Star Wars Theory's Vader Episode 2 fan film premiere. The line was insanely long. There was a line to get into the parking lot. I stood in the back with Angry Badger and watched this. And Star Wars Theory went down and he like talked to people or like he talked about it. And I mean, I had no idea it was that expensive to make, but this one was all in it was CG. So it was all like 3D animated. It was not live action, which I actually thought it was good for being a fan film. It looked pretty good. And I definitely as much as I enjoyed, because the first one I actually got to go on this. Is this the end of the video? Okay, there we go. So then afterwards he was signing lightsabers and posters and stuff, and the line was so goddamn long. But you know what was cool? Me and my friend Alex and then Steve, who showed up in the chat, they convinced me to go to the bar that's attached to the theater. And I'm like, I can't go to a bar. I'm pregnant. They're like, we'll just sit there and drink water. And so I did. I sat there and I drank water. And you know who was there? Jean-Claude Van Damme's son. He is making his own Star Wars fan film. Him and his wife were super nice. I took a picture with him because I'm like, I had to go up to him like, hey, like, I only just watched your dad's movies for the very first time last year, but my husband is a huge fan. Can I take a picture with you? So I took a picture with him. Here, I'll show you. It was it was the most random thing ever. I'm like, I just watched your dad's movies, but here he is. So there's Jean-Claude Van Damme's son. Very nice. His wife is like this beautiful, like Russian lady. She's super nice too. I took a picture with Star Wars Theory. He, I guess, said he looked tired. So I was like, you got to smile with your mouth. So there's me and Star Wars Theory and the baby. That's my baby. And then I took some pictures with a bunch of other people, which please tag me in them. But yeah, it was so cool. Like and Jean-Claude Van Damme's son, he's like, oh yeah, I've watched your channel. I was like, what? It's the most random things. But there was other people there that, are like low key. They don't want to be named or anything like that. So I got to meet a lot of people. Me and Steve, we talked for a little bit. For those that don't know, Steve, not Steve Giblin in the chat. Actually, I don't know if Steve has said his actual name on here, but one of my mods from the chat, it was nice talking to you. I got to meet Kevin. Kevin sent a super chat earlier as well, and Kevin was cool. Kevin wanted to debate me about freaking the Odyssey, but we ended up having like a good conversation. And then Kevin was like pointing out, he's like, oh, I thought you used a filter, but you don't. And I'm like, no, I look pretty much exactly the same in person. So it was a fun night. I was just so exhausted afterward. I didn't get home until after midnight because I live in Orange County. This was up in Glendale. So it was a bit of a drive, but not as bad as San Diego. But I have been so tired. I've been so tired. But yeah, it was cool. It was fun. And I think the video is up on YouTube, so you guys can go watch it if you haven't seen it already. But I got to be there for the filming of the first one, and that was pretty cool. So seeing like now it's the second one, that it was a lot of fun. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. the past few days. I've been at Comic-Con and then I went to the fan film. So I've been busy. This is the most interaction I've had outside of my house in forever. And I think I'm pretty wiped out from it. I've been pretty wiped out. Let's see. Kevin who? Kevin sent a super chat earlier. He's in the chat all the time. And then Steve is one of my mods. Not Steve Giblin. It's another Steve. But I just realized that I've been talking about some of the stuff with me and Steve. And he goes by a different name. But in real life, his name is Steve. So now I just I'm so sorry I outed one of my mods' names. If you guys figure it out, it'll be amazing, though. Russell Hall, thank you for the 1. Did you watch the one I sent you where it was he was the gay karate instructor? No, I don't think so. I mean, I watched a bunch of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. I watched Bloodsport. I watched the one where his brother gets killed and he has to do the fighting to make money for his the brother's wife and the daughter. I don't remember what that one's called. And they're like making bets and they're fighting in that one house. I watched Cyborg, which was awful. I watched Time Cop. And then which other ones did I watch? I watched a bunch of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Kickboxer. Yes, I watched did I watch Lionheart? Is that the one where he's got to make money for his brother's widow and her kid, and he does that by fighting? Okay, yeah, you're saying Lionheart. So I watched Lionheart. I watched Time Cop. I watched the one where he's a twin. That one was weird. In Hong Kong, he's a twin in Hong Kong. Yes, okay, Double Impact is the one where he plays twins. Yes, and then he's like one of the twins has a girlfriend and then the other twin is like pissed off cuz he's imagining his twin fucking his girlfriend. Time Cop's his best one. I disagree. I didn't like Time Cop very much. Time Cop very much. No, I liked my favorite one was Bloodsport. Bloodsport was the best. Yeah, hands down, Bloodsport is the best one. As someone who had never seen his movies before that watched them for the first time, I liked Bloodsport the best. Yeah, the worst one was Cyborg. That was awful. Kickboxer for the dancing meme. Let me see if I can remember all these. Let's pull them up. Okay. Let's add these to stage. So yeah, the Bloodsport was the best. Kickboxer. Fuck, which one is Kickboxer? Do I remember this one? American Kickboxing Pro, his brother Kurt is Quest for Glory, but when the two go to Thailand, the legendary I don't know if I watched this one. I thought I watched all of them. Oh my god, did I miss one? Oh, I missed one. I haven't seen this one. Okay, I have to go watch Kickboxer. How did I miss this one? Okay, so I watched Lionheart. What's hard? Oh, I watched Universal Soldier. I didn't really care for that one. I thought Universal Soldier could have been better. In my opinion, it could have been better. It just fell a little short. Hard Target. What is this one? Oh, I definitely didn't watch this because he did not have this hair. I've never seen this hair. Okay, so I missed Kickboxer and I missed Hard Target. Bloodsport was my favorite out of the ones I have seen. I watched Universal Soldier. It was okay. Double Impact was okay. I haven't seen Nowhere to Run. I think I've watched Street Fighter, but I've fallen asleep. I saw Time Cop. I haven't watched In Hell. Cyborg was awful. I feel like I should only watch the ones in like the 80s and the 90s. I haven't seen Death Warrant. All right, I guess Peaches and I get to watch more Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Replicant, I haven't seen. I haven't seen Double Team. So I guess I only watched a few of them. I watched the important ones. I watched Bloodsport. I watched Lionheart. I watched Universal Soldier, Double Impact, Time Cop, and Cyborg were the ones that I watched. Did you see Jean-Claude Van Damme? I don't think so. I must not have watched all of his movies. Obviously not. Yeah, stick to the 80s and 90s. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely didn't see the one with them. Okay, so, but Kickboxers 1989, I'll definitely check that out and report back. Is there like a rating system? Let's see. Let's go back. So it's just, okay. Okay, let's see. Is there a rating best to worst? Let's see. What does IMDb say? Hard Target is number 1. Really? Universal Soldier is number 2. I disagree. Who made this? Cyborg is number 3? Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck wrote that? Whoever made this list is a fucking retard. Disavow. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, this one, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Universal Soldier, Time Cop, and Hard Target. Okay, I haven't seen Kickboxer and I haven't seen Hard Target, so I gotta watch those two. Middle tier B movie, Sudden Death, haven't seen that one. Double Impact, I watched that one. Death Warrant, okay. Worst, Street Fighter, Double Team in the order. No, Cyborg was definitely the worst. Cyborg was 100% the worst one I've seen. Comic Crazy Lingo, thank you for the 5. Any excitement for Ryan Gosling playing Ghost Rider in the upcoming film? Any thoughts on Avengers Doomsday trailer? I've talked about this a couple times. The Doomsday trailer just basically confirmed all of the leaks. And I feel nothing for Ryan Gosling playing Ghost Rider. I feel nothing. I wasn't excited. I wasn't full of dread. Nothing. I don't care. Sorry. Sorry if that was not the answer you were hoping. That's just how I feel about it. I don't care. Is my feelings on the matter. Let me read an ad really quickly for you guys since I haven't done it. Okay. Guys, I need to talk to you about this thing called Trinova, or I think that's what it's called. Yes, Trinova Health. Access Med, powered by Trinova Health, is a revolutionary healthcare service that offers fast, free online evaluations and free home delivery of customized compound medications, offering custom weight loss support, ivermectin therapy, hair restoration. Cecil desperately needs that. Cosmic rejuvenation, custom ED treatments, and more. You can complete your visit in less than 10 minutes, and there's no subscription or reoccurring fees ever. We've made getting started easier than ever. Simply follow the link, choose the product or treatment you're interested in, and then complete a quick online evaluation. Within days, your custom meds will arrive to your door. Mention Rumble in the coupon code and get 10% off your first treatment. There you go. There you go, Rumble-y. Rumble wants me to read 3 ads per stream, but I think that was about as much as I can. As much as I can handle. Oh my gosh, it is 10 p.m., which is way past my bedtime. Guys, it is my 1 year. It is my 1 year streaming anniversary, or this show. I've been doing it for 52 weeks, which is a year. It is my 1 year anniversary of doing this show. Out of this 1 year, I think it's been pretty successful. I've had a lot of fun. I've tried on a lot of cosplay. I've had some fun guests, and I've enjoyed doing this. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. let me know in the comment section what this is once this stream is over. Let me know what you guys would like to see in this next year. Would you guys like to see more guests come on, like one-on-one interviews like I did a couple of times? Would you guys, I mean, obviously the cosplay is going to be kind of hard for the foreseeable future because I am pregnant. Do you guys like me unboxing things? What do you guys want? What would you like to see moving forward in the coming next 52 weeks of streaming? Let me know in the comments. Yes, it's an anniversary. It is. It's an anniversary stream. Would you guys like me talking about more drama? Would you guys like more Tim Dillon inspired streams? What would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comments. I didn't realize bring Theory back to talk about Vader episode 2. I can do that. I'll hit him up and ask him. I know he's on vacation right now, so I didn't want to bother him. I saw he was at Universal Studios today. But yeah, he's on vacation. Dude's worked hard trying to get that whole fan film done, and he finally did it. So it's like, last thing you need to do is come do a live stream. Russell Hall, thank you for the one. The cosplay is always hard, Anna. That's the point of the cosplay. Okay, well, Russell, when I'm pregnant, it's hard to fit into things. Oh my goodness, Mihal, thank you for the $100 super chat on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it says, happy anniversary. Well, thank you. Thank you. And thank you also, sir, for all of the cosplay you have sent me over this past year. All of the super chats that you have sent supporting the channel. I appreciate it. That is 2 cases of formula for me and a case and almost a case and a half of diapers. So thank you. I appreciate it. You've been a big supporter of the channel. You've sent me countless costumes, lots of super chats, and I appreciate it. So thank you for being here. If I could drink, I would, and I ran out of Mountain Dew, but I'll get the last couple little drops. That was 1 drop. I got 1 single drop left of that Code Red, which was all I can have for the rest of the day, which, I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night, so it's almost, the day's almost over. $849 to go for that statue. I know. I need it for my damn sister's grave. You know, it's a very depressing thing to talk about. I wasn't expecting to talk about it on here. Go follow Anna's art channel. Yes, go make sure that you're subscribed to my art channel because I need to do I'll probably, oh no, tomorrow's Jack's show. I might be able to do it Friday. I need to see if Peaches is going to, if he's going to be out of town this weekend or not with the Munchkin. But I've been doing, I need to get back to doing art streams, but I've been reacting to this one art competition show. And so we've been EFAPing that. But make sure that you're following me on my art channel on YouTube. It's TSWG Workshop. So that's Star Wars Girls Workshop. Go over there and follow me. Guys, if you guys backed the iProject book, all of the books are in. I can't access my backer information on Indiegogo. So email me with your receipt when you originally backed it so I can see what you ordered and make sure that your address is correct. And I will send that out to you guys as soon as humanly possible because I want to send them out to you and I'm really excited for you guys to get them. So, need to add the art channel to Rumble too. I agree. I tried asking them how to do that, and there's basically no way to do it, unfortunately. So I don't know, what. I asked the people at Rumble how to do that, and they said that there's no way to technically do it yet, which is really frustrating. But it is what it is. Also, I saw Wise Guys. You asked me about that painting. I found it. I lost that giant painting and I found it and I need to get back to painting it. I also need to finish Cecil's painting. So I got a lot of work I need to do. I've just been so tired. Just add it as a new channel and re-upload your YouTube videos. So the only problem with that is I can't stream to it because it's connected to my Star Wars YouTube channel. So I can't mirror my other channel. It's really irritating. But hopefully they figure that out soon. Start a new account, but then yeah, it's I'll figure it out eventually once Rumble gets their shit together. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, hanging out. I've been live streaming for 3 hours. Wow. I usually try to keep this show at 2. I'm definitely going to pay for this tonight. This baby is not going to be happy. But let's see. Is there anyone that we can raid? Comic Crazy Lingo. Thank you for the one. Anna, weird pregnancy cravings, eating videos. Oh. Those come up randomly. Like today I had to have Cinnabon, which that's not unusual for me. Oh, we're going to raid Ricada, by the way. We're going to raid Nick Ricada. Okay? We're going to raid him. Let me see. So everybody get ready to raid Nick. But guys, again, leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of stuff you guys would like to see in the next 52 weeks of this show. Would you guys like me to have more guests on? Would you guys like me, I guess, to eat weird food? Would you guys do you guys like it when it's just me doing the Tim, or like just like this, or doing the Tim Dillon impersonation? Let me know what was your favorite stream throughout this year. And then also let me know what you guys want to see more of. But I need to go. I need to go soak in a bath, and I'm going to be in a lot of pain tonight. So wish me luck, because the longer I sit, the more compression I get, and I already know when I stand up, it's going to be in a lot of pain. People saying, what the fuck? It's because, so with this baby, when I'm stretched out like this, I'm not in pain. But when I'm sitting like this, it's compressing like my baby. And so my first baby, she was a lot higher. This baby's a lot lower. Because remember, this was a triplet pregnancy, which now it's only one. And so I guess because there was 3 babies in there at one point, it pushed it down. So this baby, unfortunately, sits more on my bladder. But so when I'm sitting like this, when my body's like this, it's very like uncomfortable. And when I stand up, it hurts. So anyways, we're going to go raid Nick. Again, leave me a comment, smash the like button, and I will see you guys all later. Again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your night. Bye, everyone.